Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from Yazoo Brewing. The Titans made the following transactions today. They signed offensive lineman John Ojukwu and defensive tackle Timmy Horn to the practice squad. They also released running back Jamar Jefferson and cornerback Amani Oruwariye. Week 1 of the college football slate continues this weekend with several top matchups. Number 1 Texas heads to Columbus to face off against number 3 Ohio State as Arch Manning makes his debut as QB1 for the Longhorns. Kickoff for that one is at 11 a.m. on Fox. Number 8 Alabama is on the road against Florida State. Kickoff for that one at 2:30. Number 9 LSU on the road against number 4 Clemson in Death Valley. Kickoff for that one at 6:30 on ABC. Vanderbilt hosts Charleston Southern at 6 o'clock. And down in Atlanta, number 24 Tennessee takes on Syracuse to open up the 2025 season. It's a new era for the Vol Network as Mike Keith and Ramon Foster will be on the call starting at 11 a.m. But coverage starts right here on the Zone starting at 8:30. For your foundation repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Bringing news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, what up, Nashville? 3HL is on the air. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. We are out and about bringing the noise to Madison today. 104.5 The Zone's college football kickoff is today at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Thanks to Porch Factory and Logo Brands. A big dose of energy just walked into Yazoo Brewing Company. Mark Mariani, we call him Moonshine, will be doing 3HL today. And he ran into Blaine Bishop. And they love each other, which is very obvious and great. Join us and kick off your Labor Day weekend as we celebrate the start of the college football season until 6 o'clock. Buck Rising Show was live from here. Cover 2 was live from here. Zach Lyons, Blaine Bishop still here enjoying some libations here at Yazoo Brewing. What's up, bro?
Wait, is it football season, baby?
Oh,
let's go.
Man. Also,
come on, baby. It's about time. It's been a long, hot summer. I want to see some football, man. Let's go.
Mark Mariani is here. Kevin Dyson will be here as well. And,
Doctor
Kevin Dyson. That is right. Have y'all ever done like 3 hours of radio together? You two?
No, we haven't.
This is gonna be great.
3 hours of radio,
We're
man.
We're gonna tell some stories.
This is a marathon, baby. That's why we need some trash talking. We need some crowd interaction.
Yeah, we got a lot of Texas fans over here.
We need some Yazoo beers being given out.
We've got like a 1985 Vanderbilt jersey over there, which I'm in love with.
Is that Georgia Tech?
It's Vandy.
Okay.
I asked the same question when he turned around. I saw the V on there. We've got Texas fans. We've got Tennessee. We've got Notre Dame. We've got Titans back there.
We already have a conflict here. We have Ohio State and Texas.
Yes,
do they have a game this weekend? I forget.
Oh my gosh. It's the first time the number 1 team in America is an underdog in week 1.
I'm only a little bummed that it's a noon kickoff. I wish it was 7 p.m. watching that game, 13 beers deep.
We've got
I could still be at noon, though.
Man, we've got a very special edition of College Game Day that we're gonna cry our way through.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Did you know that Fox has announced that they are going to carry his pick on their network? They're gonna pick up the ESPN feed.
No, I did not see that.
Maybe some of y'all have an idea as to how competitive that world is. That does not happen.
Dude, he's an icon. Legend. It's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun.
I just can't believe we're back, man. I cannot believe we're back.
We are back. Is there going to be a blood in the water pick today?
Bro, you already know this, bro. You already know.
I'm so excited about it.
The Sharks are hunting.
I'm so
got to find out where.
Also, can you have brought a bigger Buc-ee's
I was like, where are you
cup?
Going? Hey, I got to stay hydrated, man. Come on. That's the best.
That's not a red beer?
You don't get to find out what's in here till later. But this thing's sick.
That's like
come on.
The whole like travel sports world and cheerleading and dance and all that stuff. Like don't ask, don't tell on the Yetis.
Yeah, that's right. Sitting all day baseball tournament. Yeah, don't smell that.
You can try our pregame Pilsner here. That's what Zach Lyons has in front of him. I had one. It's good. Really, really good. And Kirby, Alan Kirby, there's a deal to be had?
There is. If you buy one of these commemorative 1045 The Zone six-packs available only at Yazoo Brewing, it is only $9, and you will also – back away, young man – and you will also receive a free T-shirt and Pilsner glass.
Wow, what a deal. What a bargain.
See the bearded man at the table.
We got a deal, we got a bargain, and we got a heck of a salesman right here. Good job, Kirby.
We've been giving away things all day. So at 11 a.m., East Tennessee State tickets went to Caitlin Walker. At noon, Tennessee hat and gift card from Volunteer Traditions went to Amanda McFadden. At 1 o'clock, Tennessee UAB tickets went to, I think, Corey Turner. Is that what this is? Who wrote this? You? Rich wrote it. At 2 o'clock, Tennessee socks and a gift card from Volunteer Traditions went to Crystal Blankenship. I see her over there. I have those socks. I just got them from Volunteer Traditions the other day. They're cool. At 3 o'clock, oh, that's right now, right, Rich? We're giving away something right now. Yeah. East Tennessee State tickets. That's next weekend at Neyland Stadium. Nick Walling is the winner. Nick Walling gets East Tennessee State tickets. Coming up at 4 o'clock, Tennessee hat and gift card from Volunteer Traditions. At 5, Tennessee Arkansas tickets, which is October 11th. At 6, a $100 Logo Brands gift card, and there are 4 of them. 4 of them. And then the grand prize drawing right before we get off the air tonight.
No way.
Tennessee football season tickets. University of Tennessee football season tickets.
Is that for real?
That's for real. So come on.
How do I enter? Serious?
You can't win, bro.
What? All right. Really? This trash, man. I need to get paid more. Hey, listen, if you're in the Madison area and you're by Yazoo Brewing, can you just please come have a beer with us?
Yeah.
We are going to be having a good time for a few hours, and I don't have much to say.
Yeah, and pretend that your name is Mark Mariani and write that down and put it in the thing.
I mean, that is an insane prize, man.
It is. So the big story yesterday, obviously, Mark, we'll go ahead and touch on this. Micah Parsons gets dealt. And it's funny because, like, I was talking with Zeph about this. See you, Blano. There goes the hitman, y'all.
The legend.
See you, hitman. Usually those things like, you have the holdouts and you're like, okay, they're going to figure it out or whatever. And then you have the hold ends where people go because they don't want to get fined.
Yeah.
But they, have a back issue or something, so they don't practice.
Yeah.
But they don't get fined. But it always seems to work out, right? Like, and you're like, oh, Scary Terry's going to get traded and all this stuff, and it never happened. Well, it happened with Micah Parsons.
Hey, it's like poker. You bluff enough times, Jerry Jones, and I'll tell you what, where there's smoke, there's fire. That first weird tweet that Micah Parsons put out, whatever, end of July, and said, hey, things are going sideways or whatever. Nobody takes it serious, and now looking back, you're like, what in the world is Jerry Jones doing? And then he gets up in a press conference and tries to defend himself.
Yeah.
These first picks are going to make our team better down the road. I'm like, dude, you just took your team from a serious contender and popped them onto the Green Bay Packers, and now who's the serious contender? This year, 2025, I couldn't believe it, man.
Well, it's
one
funny,
of the premier defensive players in the last 5 years.
So the Green Bay Packers have the youngest roster in the NFL, and they actually got younger with this deal.
That's insane. And Kenny Clark's a great player,
Kenny Clark's a good player.
And he's coming to Dallas?
He's going to be 30 in October, and Michael Parsons is 26. So
Dude.
they actually got younger. Now, what do you think about the 2 first-rounders? There was a report yesterday, I forget who had it, but that it was in the same draft, that it was 2 first-rounders in this coming draft, but that's not true. It's 2026 and 2027, and it's Green Bay. So they're going to be late first-round picks.
Well, that's what I'm saying about Jerry Jones is like, hey, you keep talking all this talk. You keep saying that we're winning, we're America's team, we're a championship football team, and you haven't put anything close on the field in the last few years. Now you got you got a great offense. You got George Pickens, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Dak Prescott. I like what they have going on the offensive side of the ball, and you take your foundation on defense, the player that everybody's scared of and you let him walk out that door. And Titans fans, I mean, we might as well just start stabbing ourselves with the pain that we went through when we had one when we had one of those on offense with A.J. Brown. We let him walk out the door.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this is a very similar thing. This is a generational player who's going to Green Bay in the prime years of his career and about to make almost $50 million a year. Now, I don't know what those conversations were like. All I know is that I don't care how you try to spin it, 2 or 3 years, whatever, that makes your team worse, however you want to look at it.
Man, I value the player over those picks.
No question about it.
Financially, they just couldn't do it though. But the funny thing is, Green Bay is going to play in Dallas on Sunday night at the end of September. That's going to be something. I said it yesterday that he is going to have a Derek Thomas game. Derek Thomas had 7 sacks in a game.
Oh, dude, I can't imagine.
That's what Micah Parsons is going to be. I mean,
it's hard to get all be analyzing something like this without knowing the financial piece. Like maybe Dallas really couldn't pull this off financially.
That's what I wonder because they have the CeeDee Lamb piece, they have the Dak Prescott
Dak's deal is huge.
Yeah.
So is Jordan Love's. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like you don't know that part of it, but I do know. I do know the way that Jerry has handled it has been awful in the sense of, and here's what I'm saying. I live in Nashville. I'm not in the Dallas market. I don't cover these guys day in and day out. But from outside looking in, from the perspective you're giving national media and you're giving guys like me who's casually watching the Dallas Cowboys, it was absolute trash, man. You go up there and you kind of make a mockery of the situation and you talk about how he wasn't on the field last year and that injury bug and, yeah, he's good for us when he's out there and all that stuff. Let alone you have your superstar sitting on the sidelines and all you're doing is just starting to crack that armor, dude. Just crack. And finally he broke and said, I'm done. Not coming back.
$188 million.
It's wild, dude.
And here's the thing, too. We learned today, a $120 guaranteed at signing goes in your bank account.
How is that possible?
Can you imagine?
So, dude, I got to give – no, you guys probably don't know who this is, but David Mulgeta. Okay? He's the man, dude.
Okay.
He's the #1 football agent in the world.
David Mulgeta.
Mulgeta, yeah. Look him up. Athletes First, okay? This dude was the intern for Athletes First when I signed with Athletes First.
Really?
He was the one picking guys up from the airport and bringing them to, the events and stuff.
He knew what he wanted.
And you go look at his roster right now. He is the #1 man in the business, and he's Micah's agent, and he did this deal. And you just go, what stones you guys have.
Yeah.
What stones you have. How do you pull off a $120 million check out the gate?
Guaranteed at signing.
How is that even a realistic thing? That is insane. I mean, I got so much respect for this dude.
Did you ever have $120 million guaranteed on one of your deals?
Don't even go there with me. And I'll tell you, we'll talk tons of Titans today. But
for sure. And college football, man, it's here.
I mean, this week my week started off, and you know what? It always talk about my contracts. It always is bittersweet because football's starting, but man, that cut week. That'll give you shivers down the back of your spine if you're a guy like me, dude. The 52-man roster is
But then it's
coming.
We talked about, you get to 53, but, if you're on the back end of that 53, they're still churning the water, right?
The Titans picked up 4 guys.
You're still not safe.
4 guys made the team and then got cut the next day. Made all their phone calls.
Did anybody jack with you like they did in the draft?
Oh, dude. I mean, they jacked with me by making me think I was on the team and then cut me the next day. If that counts. I mean, that doesn't feel good, and now I have to go have a drink because I have PTSD. Thanks a lot, dude. Wow. Just ask me the real heavy hitters out the gate.
I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Mariani, Moonshine, the doctor, Kevin Dyson, will be here. By the way, so Micah Parsons getting $188 million, $120 guaranteed at signing, $136 total in guaranteed money. Jerry Jones paid $150 million for the Cowboys.
It's outrageous.
It's worth $12.6 billion.
It's outrageous.
All right. Broadcasting live from Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Appreciate Josh and the entire crew for having us out here, man. This is fun. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. We will be giving things away each hour. And, of course, the grand prize drawing, Tennessee football season tickets, coming up at the end of the show. So get by and get registered. Make sure you get your name in the box. And we'll be here.
Come have a beer with us.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Football season is snack season. Do it the right way. Watch all your games, but make sure you snack the right way. So if you do it like me, you've got multiple TVs in your living room. Maybe you even bring in another TV from another room, with your internet connector thing. And you're set there, but maybe you're not set with snacks. You should be. I want to tell you about my new obsession, Daisy French Onion Dip. So good. One of my guilty pleasures during football season. Eating dips with chips, wings, veggies while watching all the games. And now Daisy comes out with a delicious Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip, and these are a game changer. You can't have chips without dip. Having said that, choose the best dip. Daisy French Onion Dip is the best. It's so great. And the perfect complement to all of the games that you will be watching. You're going to have people over as well, so you want to be fully stocked and ready to go, and you need to make sure that you have Daisy French Onion Dip available. These are delicious, as delicious as a homemade dip, and they're made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you can find in your own kitchen, but you can let Daisy do the work for you. Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip, all you need, and they're all at all grocery stores. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. College football kickoff today at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. We've been here since 10 o'clock. Well, I haven't, but The Zone has. The Buck Rising show is here. By the way, Buck Rising is in Germany. Do we know? Has he announced like the details of what this trip is? 'Cause all I saw a tweet from him going, last minute weekend trip to Germany. I'm like, who says that? You do like a last minute weekend trip to downtown Chattanooga. You know what I mean? Not Germany.
Yeah.
So he's
driving to Atlanta for the weekend.
Atlanta for the weekend. Thank
Going
you,
to Dollywood.
Mark Mariani's here.
He's going to a Jelly Roll. Can you hear me now? Okay,
There
that's
you
better. He's going to a Jelly Roll Post Malone concert. So first they're going to Munich, Germany. He's going to be there for like 6 hours. And then he's going to Italy. And they're gonna go. I think he's riding on the on Jelly Roll's plane. He's gonna ride
What
on
in the
Jelly Roll's
world?
plane, and he's gonna. Yeah, he's on a private jet with Jelly Roll, and he's
Moonshine,
gonna go
what
from.
are we doing?
He's gonna go from Munich to Italy, and then he's got one more city, Paris. He's going from Italy to Paris.
That's a hell of a weekend. Any of y'all have a better weekend than that?
So all we have to do is adopt a bunch of cats like Buck, and then we can get. I mean, or be a Slappy on the radio, and we can get. I don't know what the heck, dude. That sounds epic. It also doesn't sound last minute. That's a lie.
You know, it's
a lie.
It's funny too because like those two dudes are like completely different personality types,
yes.
man. It's
So I think what he said on his show the other day was that Jelly Roll was sitting outside the Coliseum, and like texted him, and was like, "Hey, you want to come? You want to come to this concert? By the way, I'm opening up for Post Malone. You
yeah.
can come ride on the private jet with me to all these different cities if you want."
What in the world?
Moonshine. How much alcohol is going to be consumed?
Well, how did this? There's got to be more to this story. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. I got to find this out.
I mean,
Unless Jelly Roll is just
listen,
handing out that invite to people.
You've had some epic trips, I'm sure. I have too.
Yeah, but that one sounds.
That one.
I hope he brought his golf clubs, man.
We should call him. We should call him right now.
Yeah, let's FaceTime
What
him.
time is it? It's Munich right now.
Is he already over there?
He left at 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, we need to call him. That is true. Meanwhile, Moonshine and I and Dr. Dyson will be here in just a little bit. We are at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison, thanks to Porch Factory and Logo Brands. Grill Shack is incredible, too. And you can smell it all through the dining room area. And we've got picnic tables and lots of people talking with lots of people and sports fans everywhere. I see some Mississippi State representation. Hail State is what they say. Hail State. There you go, Mitchell. We're still doing the Ohio State thing, too. I like it. That's
He's not going away.
That's Kirby Allen
He's
Kirby's
staying.
team, Ohio State. Right there.
Not-
oh, my gosh. He's got an app with a cowbell on it.
That is really good. You know that's a diehard right there. That is a diehard.
That is outstanding. People are giving Mitchell applause.
I don't know what it is, and no offense to anybody, Kirby and the guy in the polo shirt, but that's enough. I've had Ohio State had their time in the sun. You guys had a great summer, just jabbering at everybody and taunting it in everybody's faces. You ended the Vols season, and you know what? There's no repeat for you guys, dude. There's none. You guys are it's a new season. We're gonna kick it off at noon tomorrow.
You're agitating the hell out of
we
this
have,
dude over
we
here.
have some. Hey, that's all right. I got some backup over
We
here.
got Texas over here.
I got backup.
You've
here.
got numbers.
My point is like, hey, I
there's
respect
safety
it.
in numbers, my friend.
I think we
I
were
respect
preseason
it.
number 5 last year before we started.
I respect it. I love what Ryan Day's doing. I hate that he's always on the hot seat, even though he can't beat Michigan. But I've had enough. You guys are loud and yappy all summer long. Congratulations on your big fat trophy. Now it's somebody else's turn.
So when you were a kid growing up, were you a Montana fan?
Savage. Huge Montana fan.
Really?
Yeah, diehard. Yeah, psycho.
Was that a family thing?
Kind of, a little bit adopted from my dad, but you got to remember, Montana, we don't have pro sports.
Yeah.
So that kind of it's kind of the takes over for everything.
You
so
have outdoor sports, like you just go kill things. on the
Well,
weekend.
yeah, I mean we had that, but like yeah. But everybody has. It's funny. There's like Ohio or where you from, Florida, whatever. Everyone has their geographical teams.
Yeah.
But like up there, it's just a hodgepodge of stuff.
Right,
And
but
so
did you
So
had-
yes, I was a massive Grizz fan.
So
Huge.
savage Montana
them.
fan. Okay.
Huge.
Did you have another team like that was
No.
on television that you would watch? And
Nah,
Be like,
not
no.
besides the Cubs.
That was it?
Ryan Sandberg days. No, I wasn't.
R.I.P. Ryan.
I know.
Rhino.
That was a bad summer deal too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I
That took
I
a t-
really
that took a
live for the
turn.
Grizz, dude. And that was back in the good old days. We couldn't even get that many games on TV. FM radio, dude. FM radio, I listen to every single game from the legend Mick Holine calling those games on Saturday.
Did you go to the Bears so you could go to Cubs games?
Yeah, I did. I tried to sneak in the door. I'm like, yeah, I want to be part of this. Wait, we're gonna run you through the ringer. You're gonna try to replace Hester, and then we're gonna kick you to the curb. Are you sure? Yes, I'll do it as long as I can go to a couple Cubs games, and they'll win the World Series while I'm there.
While you were there, I think it's because you were there.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, I mean.
By the way, Schwarber hit 4 yesterday.
I saw that. He's looking at an MVP.
That dude, 49 homers for him. So, did you grow up an NFL fan?
Oh, dude. Monster cheesehead. As big as you could possibly
Monster
get.
cheesehead.
Brett Favre was my absolute hero, dude. Like, so much of a psycho that even into my, like, teenage years, if they lost, I'm in tears, dude.
Really?
Oh, big time.
Did you ever get a chance to meet him?
No, I have not. But, my whole family's from Wisconsin. So we spent summers out there, and I got to go to Packers games early as a kid.
Okay.
Like, my first one, I was in the stadium when I was, like, 13 years old, and then I was 16 years old. I went to a Monday night game. Then I was 20 years old when I went back. So it's in my blood to be a cheesehead.
When were you with the Bears? I went to a Bears-Packers Sunday night game at Lambeau.
Was it Thanksgiving night? No, that would have been Thursday night.
No, it was a Sunday nighter.
Okay, so no, I probably wasn't. I was there 14 and 15. Or no, 14 and 15, yeah.
It might have been 14. I'll have to go back and look. But
yeah.
Anyway, okay, cool. So what was it like as a player transitioning from the anxiety and the anxiousness with the cut down date, and then you make the roster and you're immediately into game week mode?
I mean, was
that tough mentally?
When I was early in my career, it was more celebratory. It was more like I'm like the celebratory hangover lasted longer. When you get longer in your career, and then you get to where you know where the season starts and how it goes, and get in that routine, you kind of go, all right. Now that training camp's over, we're going straight into the season. It's time for business. And that's what everybody's grinding for, working for, hot summers. Now it's time to start the season.
So do guys take advantage of this last weekend and just kind of – do you just kind of chill? Like, it's not like you're going to, Barbados or something.
No, there's nothing like that. But, no, I think there's definitely a closing of the chapter of training camp and into the regular season. It's a total shift in 100% shift in mindset. Everything you do now is on a 7-day calendar, and you are focused. Well, I guess you got 2 more days to sit and think about it, but then you're focused on the Denver Broncos. You are focused instantly on a week-to-week. You're just trying to win every single week. And it's business mode, man. Yeah. You get on those planes, you put your suits on. It's all about business. It's all about attrition. It's all about keeping your body right and your mind right. And it's a 7-day schedule from week after week after week. Training camp is just a grind, dude. The dog days, they beat it out of you. And then all of a sudden, you're back to business, and life is good, man.
The good doctor, Kevin Dyson, is here.
Fellas?
What's up, KD?
What's up, man?
The legend.
Excuse me. It looks like I need to catch up. Look, they got some light braces.
That is the pregame Pilsner. By the way, if you buy a 6-pack of pregame Pilsner here at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison, you get a Pilsner glass, a Yazoo Zone Pilsner glass, and a T-shirt as well. So see Josh, he's wearing the that's actually the Tyrone Calico 87.
You know what? I saw that.
You saw that when you
I started to get excited. I was like, someone repping the Dyson jersey, the old 87. We got double 87 up here, by the way. But
yeah,
I
did throw that on for a year.
The other 87, the Givens or Calico, which one? Man?
David Givens, that's right.
That's really funny.
That is a Calico jersey, though. He's
what
got
a throwback! That's
Josh.
Josh is a diehard. Then he's been doing it for a long time.
You're gonna talk about Savage.
Yeah,
you know you're old when that's a throwback, man.
What are you up to, brother? How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just focus on. I'm trying to start a school now, so we doing that now. So that's a whole.
I need to know more about that. I feel like I don't know enough about that. But yeah, this is cool, right? Like I see a mid-'80s Vandy jersey over there. You got Texas, Tennessee. Titans back here, Mississippi State over here.
We repping the weekend, man. We got a
Tennessee.
Dude, it is football time, man. It is football time.
Man, tomorrow, if you literally had nothing to do but sit in front of your TV, you'd be entertained all day.
Well, wait for it.
I mean, seriously.
text me throughout the day and ask me what I'm doing.
That's what you're going to do? Sit in front of the TV?
Listen, I have 2 TVs mounted in my living room, and one's on a swivel. So I'm good.
A heavy double?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. You don't miss anything.
No.
That means you can do with the 4 and the 4. You can have 8 games going.
I can. That's
Dang,
that's a great
bro.
point.
That might be sensory overload, bro.
So we were talking about this is kind of an interesting week, right? Like because some teams had practice from 1 until 3, and the cut down was at 3. That's kind of weird. The Bears did that.
They do. I've been with the Titans when they've done that.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, they use them for bodies and cut them after practice.
That's what it is because
it's
and
crazy.
because they want you on site so they
That's
can find you.
hardcore.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, yeah.
So the Grim Reaper can find you, dude. You
Yeah.
got
Was
hey,
it
come to that.
Steve Underwood?
Come to.
Was it Underwood?
No, it wasn't
Not
Underwood. It was
Steve
Watterson.
Watterson.
That's who I meant, Watterson.
It's like, hey, come. It's a mandatory whatever yoga session or stretch out in the bubble, and all of a sudden you see the Grim Reaper coming. And you're like, oh, really? During this, they're gonna start sniping?
Tap you on your shoulder.
Yeah. You're
with
like,
me.
no, I'm like, and I'm just sitting there like, no, man, I'm good. I'm gonna be chilling here for a little bit longer. No, bro, I don't want to come with you.
So is it hard for guys that know that they're safe because you develop relationships with people,
Yeah.
you know, like, and then suddenly they're not there, you know?
Yeah, there's been times.
There's a
where
human element to this.
There
you know?
really is, man.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of time, like Mark was talking about, man. You spend a lot of time in the meeting rooms with guys, even guys you feel like have talent, but numbers are what they are. You know, it's a numbers game. So you start watching around who might be, who might not. Then you get surprised. But there's some guys you look around, you're like, man, he had a good training camp. They cut him. Like, what's going on? You know, and I seen it this year. I was wondering how many running backs they're going to keep.
Yeah.
Does Tajay play into that? Like, how many tight ends? Are they going to keep 7
surprised.
receivers? Are they going to keep 6? Like, you see the numbers game. Do you see, dang, they let that guy go? Like, he had a great camp. So it's just one of those things, man, where you feel bad. You want everybody to make a roster. But I would tell young guys when they come in, listen, you're not just trying out for the Tennessee Titans. You're trying out for all 32 teams.
That's
so
right.
With every time you put on film, make sure it's excellent. I'm not talking about just game film. I'm talking about practice film because these coaches and GMs, they recycle. They know each other. They friends, man. It's a brotherhood. So they go from one organization to another. He might not be the head coach. He might be the coordinator next time. I seen Greg Williams take guys with him everywhere he went when he was coordinator and the head coach. And so you see that kind of. Jeff Fisher did the same thing.
Yep.
You know, they fall in love with a guy. They trust him, so they bring him along with him.
Yeah.
And then you go from that world. We were just talking about this. You go from that world to, I mean, it's game week.
It's game week. And
you flip mentally, right?
You almost have to immediately because you start looking around the room like, okay, this is the guys that you assume you're going with for week 1. There's still some changes that will be made, but
That's
you
right.
assume.
Especially when you have number 1 waiver claim.
Yeah, come on. And then you sit there like,
I know.
They cut that guy, man. He could have helped us, but all right, I hope this guy steps up. This young guy better step up. And then it's like Mark was talking about, man. It's deliberate. Now the intensity goes up. And I played in playoff games, and for lack of cliche, man, it literally each level goes up to another level. It's just the intentionality, the focus goes up a whole nother level. And you know, the first few 3-4 games, first quarter of the season, if you will, you're still getting in shape. Don't get me wrong, training camp was with us, but playing a full 90 or 60-minute game in the heat in August and September, it's still hot. You know, there's still some conditioning getting involved, and until you get to your groove into the middle of the season, then you find your groove and you know how to, you know, practice and prepare for the games. Your timing of getting to the stadium, what bus you like to get on, you know, how you eat your meals, when you eat your meals. Yeah, we're all superstitious. We all have our routines, right? We all got our routines, how you get dressed. I was one of those guys like to lay out my uniform, you know, right before the game.
Like when you were a kid going to school?
Come on, man.
So many superstitions,
Come on.
dude.
What were yours? Do you remember?
Oh, dude, I had the pregame, I had the practice, I had all of them, bro. And I knew if something was off, I'd have to. Mostly pregame, like getting off the bus. What did I eat?
Yep.
They always have the buffet going and all that stuff. I mean, I got a couple screws loose, man. I had the socks in the right spot and all the stuff. It was.
Socks was the main thing.
I was
for me.
psycho.
If my socks weren't pretty and right, it threw me off.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
What do you mean we didn't
little
wash my socks?
Speed tape had to be right. You had to go to the same guy taping you.
Oh,
Shout out
Takahashi.
Blaine John.
John Talk, man. That was my
Hey,
guy.
listen.
Blaine says he's the nicest person he's ever met in his entire life.
Ever.
John,
Ever.
I got you.
Sometimes
And-
he's one of those guys that's so nice you think he's faking.
Man.
You almost want to just poke and be like, it's not real, dude.
You think he's
It's
an
not real."
alien, maybe?
Yeah, something.
And I knew when somebody else taped my ankles, it wasn't him.
Yeah, you can
It just
tell
felt different. Like
Yeah.
he taped me for my 5 years here almost exclusively.
Yeah.
Talk.
I'll tell you what else
Did he
is
ever
crazy.
go help another player and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. And I get on
Did
to
you
him
get
too.
mad?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he just smile and laugh at you. He was just a nicer dude. Like Mark said, he's a nicer
So
dude.
funny.
ever.
I love that.
What is an interesting thing this time of year is when you go from, I mean, if you think about it, the grind of the off season in the pros starts with what, like mini camps or OTAs in May, right? So you just went 3 or 4 months with the same crew, but when you have that first, call it wide receiver meeting with just those 6 guys that are on the team,
Yeah.
maybe it's 5, 6, 7, whatever it is, but it's been 12 for 4 months or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my gosh, it's a lot quieter. The new seats are open. Slappy like me goes to get to a better seat wherever I want.
You get to move up.
I'm just like, it is the craziest because then another thing you do, the shift that happens is you go from like maybe a general install of a playbook to we're scheming against the Denver Broncos. You're
Yeah.
game planning.
Yeah.
You're running things
You know,
for the Denver Broncos.
It's interesting. I want to hit this when we come back because Brian Callahan says interesting things that, like, they start to just fly by my head, and then I'm like, wait, what did he just say?
Yeah.
And he said something interesting that I hadn't thought about that I'm going to bring up to you guys in terms of implementing game plan without people even knowing they're doing it.
Oh, they doing practices throughout. They started implementing game plan like probably
They just don't
April
tell
and
you.
May.
They just
Yeah,
don't tell
we
you.
started doing plays. They've been scheming. They've been looking at film, breaking down film. That's why you see a drop sometimes from a rookie quarterback that had a phenomenal first year. Guess what the coordinators thing's been doing all offseason? They've been studying film. They've been game prep for they playing Jacksonville twice. So here's our they're ahead of the game.
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about when we come back. Again, 104.5 The Zone College Football Kickoff today at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Thanks to Porch Factory and Logo Brands. Also, Grill Shack is here. Make sure you get some food. Definitely get your name in the box because we're giving away prizes each hour. Coming up in about 20 minutes, we're going to give away a Tennessee hat and a gift card from Volunteer Traditions. Again, the grand prize drawing Tennessee football season tickets at the end of the show. So make sure you get here, have a brew with us, and we'll be right back. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. 3HL 104.5 The Zone Friday edition. Brent Doherty with you. Slay and Babs will be back on Monday, filling in today.
You guys got to come to work Monday?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude! It's the first day after the week one
you're
of
right.
college football.
There's going to be plenty to talk about.
And it's NFL game week.
Good. I'm glad you're going to be on the air. I'll have something to do. I'll be kicking my feet up, bro. It's a holiday.
How is going to skip by this LL Cool J classic right here, man? That's
They've been banging out here.
Man, that's one of the dopest songs ever made right here. Going back to Cali.
They've been banging.
Ladies love Cool James.
Man, come on. Yeah,
Mark, were you watching the Music City Miracle when it happened live?
What was you, like 6?
Bro.
What was you, like 6 years old at the time?
I'm sure I was, but I can't remember. No. I was probably like 13.
13?
Or something.
Were you?
Because I don't think Dice knows this, but
were you shooting moose or something?
Golly.
In the Rockies?
You can know me, such a mountain man, dude. I was probably outside, just in the earth. Just
You're hardcore,
me
bro.
in the trees, bro. 13, like Survivor Man. No, Dice. So Brandon Fisher.
Yeah.
Is one of my best buds, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
went to
I forgot
University
y'all
of
played together.
we went to University of Montana
That's
together.
right.
Hey, can I give a shout out?
Yes, shout-outs are
Shout out.
Shout-outs are
What's the
presented by
little
your
alert?
mom and him.
Your mom and him?
Your mom and him.
Your mom and them.
Your mom and him?
Yeah, your
You
mom
guys
and him.
messing with me?
No, that's true.
Oh, sorry, your mom and
true.
him.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Titans legend and 1-0 on the season, Eddie George
Oh,
and the
how about
Bowling
that?
Green
Yeah, Bowling Green
Falcons.
Falcons.
Let's go, baby.
26-7 last night to win over Lafayette.
With a
Yeah.
kick return
Looking like
touchdown
the
to
Browns.
start the year, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, you
The reason-
appreciated that, didn't you?
Come on now. The reason that I thought of it is because Brandon's a DC, right?
Yeah.
Brandon Fisher's a DC. But anyway,
How about that?
I know.
He
So
used to coach at CPA back in
dude,
the day.
Eddie better be careful. He's gonna mess around and go get him one of them big jobs, them
Yeah.
big ones. If he
Yeah.
keeps doing this,
He's incredible, that guy.
yeah, it's funny because I don't know. We'll
Tell
talk
you,
about-
he knows how to motivate.
He's on Broadway. He's coaching. He's going to end up as the coach of the Ohio State.
That's what I'm
Buckeyes.
saying.
I'm telling you,
dude, you better be careful.
I told one of my friends who's a TSU alumni years ago, and he was like, man, Eddie George is doing that just for the sale ticket. I said, nah, Eddie's going to take this serious. I promise you he will do well.
For sure. He doesn't do something unless he dives
Unless he
fully
knows he's gonna be good,
fully
man.
invested.
Yep.
Dude, I just thought that was awesome. Awesome after that long off season. But anyway, so, bro, on that video that always plays, right, of you just beautifully flowing down the sideline.
Beautifully float.
With the real 87.
Yeah.
I tell him all the
Brandon
time.
was in the end zone. He was the first one. You can see this little, 13-year-old in a beanie. He's like the first
Sure
one
was.
next to you, and I'm always like, oh, my God, that's my boy. And you
Yeah.
see that guy with the ball? That's my boy, too. Doc is here. Anyway.
That's funny, man.
No, I remember it well. I remember
So
it well.
we're going to tell stories during the course, and we always do this from time to time with you guys. But, Dice, have you ever heard Mark Mariani's draft story?
Oh, jeez.
I think on air one time. I think y'all talked about it one time on air.
Just the
This guy likes to make a knucklehead of himself sometimes.
Well, what do you mean, dude? I mean, we're sponsored by Yazoo.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on
right.
now. Are we doing this right now?
Please do this right
Listen,
now.
I'll make it quick.
His draft story is incredible.
We had we had a good college run. Me and Brandon at University of Montana, and I started thinking, hey, I'm gonna go. So draft day comes, and the Titans were one of my visits. So I had a hunch, but then they go and draft a wide receiver return man. Long story. Point is he called me middle of the 6th round, and was like, how you doing, bro? And I was like, you know what, man? I'm doing awful. I'm doing really bad.
Where was
because
Brandon?
He was probably here.
He was in the room.
He was in the war
Yeah.
room.
Oh, he's
So-
in the war room.
Yeah, but here's the deal. So, and I told him, I go, this sucks because it was getting toward the end of the draft, Dice.
Yeah.
And I had like 10 calls, 12 calls from unknown numbers who were all like, hey, man, sorry. We're not going to pick you here in the 7th, but if you become a free agent, you let me know. But every time one of those hits, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Who's it going to be? So I'm dying, dude. I'm
Yeah.
hating it. Then it comes. I go, he calls me again. And he goes, hey, how you doing? And I go, dude, I'm freaking out. But I just talked to Jason Garrett, and it looks like the Cowboys, if they go offense, they're taking me. I'm jacked, whatever. But I'm like, dude, I'm stressed. I'm pulling my hair out. This sucks. He calls me like 2 minutes later. Hey, bro, what's up? I'm like, dude, I'm just dying here. He goes, we're going to make you, or you're going to be a Tennessee Titan. And I was like, you mother, beep, you son of a beep. don't be. I'm like, dude, don't be doing this to me right now. It's not time for these jokes, bro. I mean, it was like probably 6 or 7 things and some derogatory comments that can't be said over the radio waves. And all of a sudden, he goes, no, hey, talk to Papa Fish. And I'm like, oh, hey, Coach. And then he goes, hey, talk to Bud and Rustin Webster and President Underwood. The whole team was on speakerphone. And I'm dog cussing
and you're
Fish. Yes. Because my boy called me and told me I got drafted by the
that's
Tennessee.
classic. That is classic.
And Coach Mack was in there. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that is classic.
It was awful.
Cussing the head coach's son out.
And then Puffer gets on.
Everybody can hear him. Bud Adams and everybody.
Do you sure want to draft this guy?
And then Puffer gets on the phone and goes, "That was a great first impression." And I don't even know Puff. I don't even know Puff at this point. He goes, "Great first impression." I was like, "Oh God, I already screwed it up. I screwed it."
I'm gonna be the first guy to get drafted and cut on the same day.
They're like, "Hey, you guys sure about this dude?" Golly, what an idiot!
Oh, that's a great story.
That's so great, man. Do you remember your first touchdown?
Absolutely, man.
What happened?
Oh, dude. I mean, the seas just parted. I had Donnie, Nicky, and the boys just creating the dang just whole
wedge, which you couldn't do anymore.
Actually, you know what? Punt return was more my thing. I love punt returning because, as you guys know, and as the crowd already can figure out, I got a couple screws loose. So I loved standing under that. So kick return is just part of the duty, and you know, I thought anyone could do kick return, just catch the ball, run straight, whatever. So, but 4 games. It took me like 4 years in college to get one to the house on kick return.
Oh yeah.
But 4 games into my rookie year against the Cowboys at Nissan Stadium, the seas parted, and man, I tell you what, I thought I was fast, but man, when I hit that hole and I saw that green, I was like, oh, there ain't nobody left, baby. I'm there. I am going, dude. This is so sick. I didn't know what to do, man. It was so sick.
Just don't trip up.
Oh, dude.
I tell Dice on the Music City Miracle, every time I watch it, I get nervous that Greg Favors is going to like slow down and he's going to stumble over Greg Favors.
What I love, and I hope,
because Greg was running in front of you and he was like looking around like this. I'm like, hey man, don't quit veering. Like,
wait, are we going to have rehash? You probably
we're
have to tell
definitely
this.
Gonna
you
do
probably
this.
have to tell this every time. But what I love about this story is that, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was either you or it was Lorenzo, or who's the fullback? Lorenzo. Somebody didn't practice it all week.
Me. Oh,
it was you. You were not supposed to.
We're going to do this. Okay. We're going to do this when we get back. I was supposed to be on the field. Dice was like, what was the play again?
Oh, my gosh, Dice. I can't wait to hear the rest of that.
We'll also talk about, coaches implementing game plan without necessarily telling you as we get closer to.
We're supposed to do that when we came back.
We were, but we get to telling stories. That's what's going to happen. Here's the other thing. When we come back, we're going to give away a Tennessee hat and a gift card from Volunteer Traditions as we continue to broadcast college football kickoff today at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Thanks to Porch Factory and Logo Brands, Grill Shack here as well. They're phenomenal. Get some food over there. Buy a 6-pack of the pregame Pilsner for $9. You get a T-shirt and a Pilsner glass, a Yazoo Zone pint glass. So all that's going on. Grand prize drawing right before the end of the show. Tennessee football season tickets we're going to give away. So make sure you get your name in the box when you come in.
Season tickets.
How about that?
He's not an employee, bro. He can win.
Yeah.
And neither am I.
I'm an independent contractor.
Yeah, that's right. We're 1099, baby.
Independent contractor.
You cannot keep us from entering into that ticket giveaway.
All right. Yeah, we'll get Dice to tell all of the details of the Music City Miracle next. 3HL 1045 The Zone. It is officially moving season, a time full of packing, unpacking, and so much bubble wrap. The first thing you need to do before moving into your new home is make sure that the Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity. My mom actually just switched over to Xfinity, so her Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity. It's quick and easy to set up, then boom, your new home is hooked up with the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. You can stream your favorite shows while someone else deals with all those boxes. Make the right move with Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com/move. That's xfinity.com/move. Restrictions apply, not available in all areas. Time to get the Wi-Fi booming with Xfinity, and you can do it. Again, learn more at xfinity.com/move. Restrictions apply, not available in all areas.
Good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from Yazoo Brewing. The Titans made the following transactions today. They signed to the practice squad offensive lineman John Ojukwu and defensive tackle Timmy Horn. In order to do that, they had to release a couple guys from the practice squad, including running back Jamar Jefferson and cornerback Amani Oruwariye. Week 1 of the college football Week 1 continues this weekend with several good matchups. Number 1 Texas heads to Columbus to face off against number 3 Ohio State. Arch Manning makes his debut as QB1 for the Longhorns. Kickoff for that one at 11 a.m. on Fox. Number 8 Alabama on the road against Florida State. Kickoff for that one at 2:30. Number 9 LSU is on the road against number 4 Clemson. That one's in Death Valley. Kickoff for that one at 6:30 on ABC. Vanderbilt hosting Charleston Southern at 6 o'clock. And down in Atlanta, it's number 24 Tennessee taking on Syracuse to open up the 2025 season. It's a new era for the Vol Network as Mike Keith and Ramon Foster will be on the call at 11 a.m. But coverage starts right here on the Zone starting at 8:30. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. We're going to do it once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. We are out and about today. 104.5 The Zone's college football kickoff is today at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Thanks to Porch Factory and Logo Brands. Grill Shack is here serving up some food. I think Mary Annie just got some stuff.
Dude, can't wait.
Join us. We'll be here until 6 o'clock, and you can still win things. So I'm about to announce the winner of the Tennessee hat and gift card from Volunteer Traditions. At 5 o'clock, we're giving away Tennessee-Arkansas tickets. That game is October 11th. At 6 o'clock, we're going to give away, I guess right before the end of the show, we're going to do a lot of things. But we're going to give away 4 $100 Logo Brands gift cards. And the grand prize drawing, we will announce the winner of Tennessee football season tickets. So all you need to do is get here, Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison, get your name in the box, figure out how to do that.
What is this box I can put my name in?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Over there where that Tennessee fan is putting his name in the box. So
we
next break.
We need to fill this room. I need somebody to come have a beer with me.
We're well represented collegiately in this
There's
room.
one.
Yeah, everybody just offered you a beer. This is going to be fun.
Yep.
I'm staying a while. I'll be here a while. Come on down.
We've got Tennessee.
Yazoo.
We've got Tennessee fans. We've got Notre Dame fans. We've got Texas fans. We've got Titans fans.
Oh, no, our Mississippi State guy might have left.
We've got Mississippi State fans. We've got Alabama fans, right, Zach Lyons? Ohio State running around here.
Utah, Montana.
Montana.
Unreal stuff, man. You guys don't want any part of this.
How are Montana and Utah going to do this?
Hey, both schools in Montana were good.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, Montana State's on a little run, Mark. What are you going to do about that?
Oh, here we go. Just get me fired up. All right. I don't want to go there right now. We're having a good conversation, though. You want to go there? What in the world do you know about Havre, Montana? No, you did not.
He lived there 2 years.
What in the world? Bro, you guys if you know where Havre, Montana is, he must have been lost at some point in his life.
And just got lost for 2 years?
No, here's why. Here's why.
Walk around over to Kirby.
Because
go that way though.
Yeah.
Here's the reason I say that, because everybody's got this fascination for the show Yellowstone and skiing in the mountains and playing in the lakes and whatever. Well, there's a lot of Montana that doesn't, is out on the plains or like flatland. My homeland is amazing. We have a huge elk population. We have the Bear Paw Mountains, which are super sick. We got a lot of stuff going on, but it's up in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. It's up on the railroad
What
track.
is your Havre, Montana joke?
Oh, I don't want her. You can have her.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so we have someone in the audience that
What's your
lived in
name?
Havre for 2 years.
What's your name?
My name's Russ.
And
Russ.
by the way, Russ has spent 26 years in the Marine Corps.
That's right.
By the way. Hey, you knock it off. It's my story. All right.
He doesn't want any attention.
Okay,
for that.
sorry. My fault. What were you
You're
doing
good.
in Havre, Montana?
My dad was a Baptist minister,
No
and
way.
we moved from Nashville to Havre, Montana for him to take a church up there.
Shocking. How old were you?
7.
That is mind-blowing. I mean, dude.
Isn't that incredible?
See,
First time I rode a horse. First time I rode a
Thanks,
snowmobile.
oh my gosh.
First of a lot of things.
Dude, come on. That is insane. But it's such a small town that it's like, I don't even want to start throwing names out because he probably knows all these people. I mean, it's just like, it's
Very
insane.
small town.
It's insane.
So
Up in the middle of nowhere.
Closest neighbors like 4 and 5 miles away.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
my mother would love that.
Yeah.
It was, I just
quiet
can't.
and peaceful.
Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful
good.
So
country.
you told us a story that your wife, we get you in trouble with your wife.
Every single day.
How does that happen?
Well, because when I get off work, I come home, I back down the driveway, I park out there, and I'm still listening to you guys.
Yeah.
And she's like,
She,
tick tock, tick tock. I'm like, babe, it's not 6 o'clock. They're not off the air yet. So
knows
I'm going to
when he
listen
pulls
till
down.
6 o'clock. Yeah. She'll even sick the dog on me.
I love it.
She'll let him out. She'll let him outside, and it's like,
Oh, that's good stuff right there.
that's your sign to come in. I'm like, no, not 6 o'clock yet.
I love
They're
it,
not
man.
off
it's
the
all
air
because
yet.
of 3HL, man.
Yes.
Hey,
Thank you.
You're
but
the
she
man, Russ.
understands, and hey, love you guys.
Thank you,
You
brother.
make
Hey,
my
Slay and Babs,
afternoon-
hope you're listening.
Yeah.
make my afternoon. Oh my God, slaying Babs too. On top of you,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's a weird thought, but okay.
No, well, I should
Hey,
have.
these
I should
airwaves
have
now.
phrased. I should have
Should I
phrased
say
it.
on live
Should I say
radio.
pause at this point in the show?
Radio.
Hey, Zeph, do a dump. Yeah.
He
Hey,
knows.
anyway,
Hey, thank you for hopping on. And thank you for listening and supporting us. We really appreciate you, and thank you for your service. We are going to tell you that, despite the fact that you don't want that. You're welcome. He said.
Thank you.
what? Thank you, and you're welcome.
There you go. Thank you.
We appreciate you,
All right,
brother.
appreciate it. All right, so Babs and Slay will be back on Monday. We will be broadcasting live Monday to talk about all these weekend activities that we're about to indulge in.
It's about to be some good talk.
It's going to be fun. Mark Mariani is here. Kevin Dyson is here, the good doctor. All right. Mark hasn't really heard the details of this story, so I know you've told the story about 17 million
I
times.
feel
but
like I need to preface the comment that Jeff Fisher made to what he said I said. Like,
Okay.
he
Well,
apparently
you got to
said,
educate everybody because I
Well-
don't know this either.
well, apparently he said that I went to him and said, Coach, I can't do this or something to that effect, right? What did he say?
something like that.
Something
yeah.
like that. That wasn't entirely the truth. So when Buffalo scored and took the lead late in the game, 16 seconds left,
16 seconds left.
and they start calling my name, I was confused. I was not on kick return. I was on the hands team. I was starting receiver. Only special team I was on was hands. Now I was the backup in a couple things. I was the backup's backup.
Baller.
Yeah.
No, just
No, I was the backup's backup to kick return.
Yeah.
I kick return and punt return in college, and they had me as a backup in a couple different spots. But I never had to go out there. So they started calling me. I was confused. Like, they just took the lead. Why are they calling me? So when they asked me to come in, hey, we're going to run home run throwback, I was like, Coach, I never run that. He's like, don't worry, we're going to tell you. So that's what I said.
You never did that in practice?
No, I just watched it. And you know
oh
what?
my gosh! And the other thing was
See?
here's what I want to add to this. He
Okay.
that slides I was telling you, I just watched it. Well, when they're walking through that play 9 times out of 10, the starting wide receivers
Are out the door.
Yeah, he ain't watching a darn
I'm one
thing.
foot in. I'm one foot on the field,
Wait,
one
the
side in the
special
locker room.
teamers are out there screwing around.
Yeah, there's zero chance I'm going to be involved
I
in this.
just watched
ever,
it. I was
ever.
making a
Is there a
joke.
chance we'll ever run it? Like,
Isn't this?
We're never
isn't-
running this.
I'm glad you're telling it this way because it's kind of different than what we've done
Okay.
before. But isn't it
Sorry.
funny how meticulously detailed coaches are?
Yeah.
In terms of everything that they do.
Yeah.
And you get into a game and bullets are fire everywhere
everything.
and nothing goes the way it's supposed to, but you still figure it out.
One thing I learned about
That's like life, honestly.
coaching, I coached high school ball and things of that nature. One thing I learned about my experience in the NFL after I got done playing and I became a coach is the preparation to detail, how prepared coaches are.
Yeah.
There's no mistakes. Now, fans can get mad and say, why did they make that call? Like, there's a reason behind it. We get so much data on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on This corner lines up here on 3rd and 7. It's probably going to run this coverage. This safety creeps down. We get so much data. There's no mistakes out there. What happens is they go against their tendency sometimes, or somebody drops the ball, or somebody misses a block, and then you got to readjust. There's not a whole lot of plays in the playbook for 3rd and 17. Like,
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
So these coaches are not idiots. They're all smart. It's just some have a better skill set or instincts where they got their timing is impeccable.
Yeah.
They know when to call the right play, when to dial it up. And then it helps when you got somebody like, I'll just throw him out here because he's still balling. It helps when you got Derrick Henry in the backfield. You don't have to be the best play caller in the world to have somebody back there that's going to break 7 tackles and go at 90 yards. There's no good coaching to that. That's just pure ability.
So the home run throwback is so Buffalo takes the lead, 16 seconds left.
Yeah.
You guys hadn't lost a game at home all year. You feel like this is gonna happen. We're gonna make a run in the playoffs, all those things. But they take the lead with 16 seconds left. They call home run throwback.
And Mark, tell you this, talk about preparation. We had our gotta win plays. So if you got to get in position for a field goal, you have your last 3. We call them last 5 or last 3, and we were conversing on the order in which we're going to do that. Because 16 seconds left, you got to throw some balls probably close to the sidelines. I can't remember how many timeouts we had left. You might be able to get one ball in the middle of the field, call a timeout. You know, that's the conversation we're having, right?
You're going to take over at the 30 or something.
Yeah, right? Because they're going to squib, we're going to get the ball, get down. Now we got about 3 plays, get a chance for field goal out there. Del Greco kicks win. And so when they asked me to come up there, I was like, what the heck? Like, Coach, I'm not kick return.
So who was supposed to be on the sideline where you were?
So the first person was Derek Mason, who was our main return guy at the time. Well, he went down. He got concussed. The irony of that is that the play he got concussed, I went in and get IV because I was cramping up in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my God.
But
in a playoff game.
In a playoff game.
Oh, my God.
His backup was
Give you
Anthony
anxiety.
Dorsett Jr.
Yeah.
He couldn't go because he was cramping up. So just because the irony of it all.
So you were the 3rd guy.
I was the backup's backup.
Yeah.
Backup.
Who watched it from the sidelines a couple times.
So
what were you thinking when they're lining up to kick off?
Wait, hold on a second. I want to. You said,
yeah. Do
okay, I just want to back up because he says you're in. You say I don't know. Does he show? Do you draw it
So
on
him and
okay,
Alan
yeah,
Lowry,
yeah.
Alan Lowry were going. Yeah, we're going to run home run throwback. What he's going to do is you're going to replace Isaac Burt. He's going to go where Derek Mason is. They're going to squib it to Frank, and he's going to grab it. He's going to run to the side. They're going to lateral it to the Ike. All you got to do is get in pitch relationship, stay behind him. If he gets in trouble, he's going to pitch to you. You get what you can't get out of bounds. That's kind of and we're talking. It probably was said faster than that because we got to go. We got to go, right? We got to go. And so and Alan trying to draw it on the board. I heard half of what he said. So I get on the field, and Frank Wycheck is like, hey, dude, we're going to do it. Just get in pitch relationship. Ike's like, okay, I got it.
Can I add something here?
Yeah.
Because Low Daddy says this so well. He goes, Frank, they're kicking it to me.
Yeah, so I learned this years later.
He goes, look at me. He goes, I can't even get my arms above my head.
Oh, Lorenzo.
He's so jacked. So he told Frank, they're
come
kicking
get the
it
ball
to me.
from me.
Come get it.
I learned that like 15 years later.
Isn't that funny?
I didn't know they had that. I didn't know they had their own private conversation because everybody's having a conversation on the field trying to tell everybody what to do, right? So Lowe told Frank, come get the ball from me. They're going to kick it to me. And he ordained it, right? So he already knew. So the ball, of course, go right to him.
Oh,
what happened was Isaac Byrd, who was in another position that he had never been in, the ball bloops up. I think everybody's instinct was just get the ball, get what you can, and then we go into our last 3 plays, our got-to-win plays.
So that's what you were thinking?
That's what I think Isaac was thinking.
Okay.
I talked to Ike about a couple months ago, and I still have never asked this man, why did you come up?
Wait, hold on.
Because he got out of position.
Okay, hold on.
Because he's supposed to get the lateral.
No, hold on. You didn't go there yet. Okay, so ball gets kicked to Lorenzo. Where does Isaac Byrd go?
Because the ball's blooped up short and right, our left. Their right, our left, right? So Isaac Byrd comes up, and I'm only making the assumption that he thought, I'm just going to catch it, get what I can get and go. It's off. Because most of the time, we practice that for a squib. And that's why Frank was in. Frank was not a kick return either. He was only in because he has great hands and he can throw. And that's why the play was in. And usually they squib it right down the middle of the field. You got one of your best pass catchers who can field it, catch it, do what he does, and lateral it. Well, when Ike got out of position, I saw him. I look back. I see Frank's arm reeling back. I was like, oh, that's me.
Oh, no.
So I just lunged back, caught the ball, and then my job was easy. I just ran. That's one thing I could do.
Unbelievable.
That's it.
My job was easy.
Unbelievable. Well, I like that Lorenzo, too, was like,
hot potato. He's like, hey, I don't want this thing. I can't throw.
Fast.
He was a
fast.
blocker. He probably wouldn't try to. He probably got a pancake block
But
on that play.
isn't it great that he knew what his strengths and weaknesses were? Because sometimes you run into hero ball guy, and like he's going to try to throw it. Or
There's no way. I joke all the time when I tell this story that when that ball went to him, you can probably look on the sidelines and everybody start grabbing their helmets and walking to the locker room. I bet you Eddie then was like, man, Lowe got this. He about to drop this. It's about to be a fumble.
Oh, my God.
The game is over.
Oh,
but he's a gamer. And I'm going to say this about Lowe, and I'll say this publicly. I said it on his show. I will say this on national TV. They need to create a position for fullbacks to be in this Hall of Fame. He is the epitome of a Hall of Fame football player. He has blocked for more Pro Bowl, all-pro running backs than any fullback ever in the history of the National Football League.
Yep.
If I named the list of people he has blocked for, y'all would be like,
well,
wow.
It's incredible, too, because he's one of the more beloved Titans. He played here 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
And you heard LaDainian Thompson talk about him in his Hall of Fame speech.
He definitely did.
I mean, Corey Dillon, Eddie George, Warwick Dunn, Mike Allstott, and LaDainian Thompson.
Yeah. We joke about Low Daddy because he was jacked, man. When I say he couldn't get his arm up to throw a football, he couldn't. I mean, he couldn't. And his thing was in the locker room, he would try to, like, choke people out.
Oh, he
put
wrestled you in a minute. He'll wrestle you in a minute. He was an all-conference wrestler.
Yeah, that's not fair.
All-American.
Like,
he was an all-American wrestler.
No, I don't want to. How about let's play ping pong? How about that? I think I got the edge there.
So you catch the ball, you see how open it is, and at that point you're like, I'm not getting out of bounds. Like,
it was just an easy street from that point on. But really, in my head, again, everything happens so fast, right?
So fast, yeah.
And you think you're
imagine.
playing for 55 seconds. Really, it's about 3 seconds. And there was a moment I was like, okay, I remember them saying get out of bounds. All we need is a field goal. But when Doug Christie went down, I was like, I'm about to score.
Wow.
I'm about to score. And it was really like we're taking how much time to tell the story. It literally happened in a matter of like seconds.
That's what I was about to say. So did you guys call timeout?
No, it was they scored about to kick
See,
off.
that's what I'm saying. All of this last
and it wasn't
10
even
minutes,
a TV timeout.
All this last 10 minutes took place literally in 45 seconds of
and there was
Fish
no
coming
TV
to him.
timeout or nothing like that. TV timeout, you got a little more time to prepare because you got the 3-minute break for the timeout. It wasn't that. There was no TV timeout either.
Were you so locked in the moment that you didn't notice this? I'm curious, like, did you hear the crescendo of the crowd as you started? Yeah.
You go deaf between plays. Like, as soon as you come out that huddle, you don't hear anything really. You don't hear the crowd. You don't hear nothing. It's just like a mummer. And then as soon as, like, the play is over, it's like you come off a mute. And it's like, and it's crazy.
Gosh,
it's phenomenal. It's crazy, man. Like, that right there.
Where's the ball? Because you didn't spike it.
Heck no. So this is debate. So he didn't touch the nerve now.
Oh, here it is.
That's what I'm here for.
Everybody
That's what I'm
off.
here for.
But listen, so I kept the ball. You see it in me. I never let that joker go until I gave it to Haas and Joey and them and to paint the ball for me.
Uh-oh.
Now, apparently, Amy Adams has it, maybe, or Bud had it at the time. I got a ball back. So, Robbie, if you're listening, Robbie, we went back and forth because people were trying to figure out, Paul Kahorsky, everybody trying to figure out who actually has the ball. So I have the ball. I sent a picture to everybody and everything. I still don't have confirmation. I'm waiting on the confirmation. Who has it?
Here's the confirmation.
But I'm going to tell you, I have it because I have one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Was supposed
hell
to be
yeah, you have the ball.
It's in the
You scored
case.
the
I must have
touchdown.
had a picture. It's still in the case.
All right. Well, I say you have it.
I know that's a nerve because I did that to you before. But it's also funny radio. But anyway, thanks for walking that through because
do we have time for when's our break?
A couple
All
minutes.
right, fine.
Couple
I'll tell you that after the break where it's funny how 10 years later how I came into that story. I'll tell you after the break.
See, I love hearing people's stories of this, man. Seriously, I learned a few weeks ago that a dude literally missed the birth of his child watching that play. His wife is in the other room. He's on watching TV. And she's having birth. The baby's off. He's like, oh. I've heard so many great stories, man. It's been great.
You're just out here
25 years of stories.
You're just out here changing lives, man.
Yeah.
And the backup to the backup.
The backup to the backup.
And what's this play again? Boy, I better be behind Frank. Oh, Frank's throwing it.
Isaac, where are you going, bro?
What's Bird doing?
I need to ask him what he was doing. We need to call him and put him on radio one day.
That would be great.
I love
radio.
it. All right, when we come back, we're going to start a new segment, new guest, weekly guest, Jarrett Guarantano, former Tennessee quarterback. We're going to talk about the Tennessee-Syracuse game with him. That's next as we continue to broadcast live from Yazoo Brewery in Madison. And we're having a good time. again, grand prize. You got to get your name in the box to be registered to potentially win Tennessee football season tickets. Doing that at pretty much right at the end of the show. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. MTSU opening the season tomorrow at 6 o'clock against Austin Peay. It's going to be a whiteout at Floyd Stadium. First ever whiteout at Floyd Stadium. MTSU and Austin Peay. They haven't played in 15 years. It's going to be fun watching these two local teams go at it, and you can be there and get yourself into Floyd Stadium and watch some great football. MTSU looking to have a great season, and they're excited about it. And I know MTSU Blue Raider fans are excited about it. I'm excited about it. I'll be there, and would love to see you out there. MTSU and Austin Peay, 6 o'clock, Floyd Stadium. It is a whiteout, first ever whiteout, talking about a sea of white, wall-to-wall energy, and stadium rocking with Blue Raider pride. Come enjoy the family fun zone and Blue Raider beer garden on the field level. End zone reserve tickets is $22. Rally your crew, grab your tickets, and get loud. Don't wait. GoBlueRaiders.com/tickets. That's GoBlueRaiders.com/tickets. August 30th, that's tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Blue Raiders, Governors, whiteout. Be there. Phil Floyd. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you. Mark Mariani, we call him Moonshine, former Tennessee Titan wide receiver and kick returner. Kevin Dyson, the miracle man, the good doctor.
Smashing these French fries right now.
They look amazing.
Man, they're good.
Grill Shack here at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. We appreciate those guys. Have you had the fries yet, Moonshine?
I can't get enough. I'm just inhaling them.
I love it.
Seriously.
Um,
I'm
Unbelievable.
smashing these French fries right now. And anybody that knows me, I have a few vices, and one of them is French fries.
Wow.
Is that true?
Yes.
Always been that way?
I can't turn down a French fry, man. It's a bad little thing. Always.
You're a world-class athlete.
And French fries was my vice. I can't help it.
We've got a new guest that is going to be contributing to 3HL this football season on Fridays, former Tennessee quarterback Jarrett Guarantano. And JG joins us now. JG, what's up? How are you?
What's up, peeps? You guys are making me hungry on the other side over here. I'm wishing I had some French fries right about now.
I know,
Hey,
man.
you need to come try these, brother.
Yeah, we need to utilize Kevin Dyson's budget and fly you in here.
I know. I might have to take the flight just for the fries.
How excited are you as a fan that college football season is starting up?
I feel like it's been literally 24 months since the last college football game I've started. It feels like it's been over and above the time that we spent since the national championship. So, I mean, I'm so excited, right? There's so many untold stories and so many unknowns going into this season for all of college football, right? I feel like there's no true big dog. So I'm excited to see who comes out on top, and hopefully we get a lot of games in the meantime, good games in the meantime.
It is wild to kind of try to keep up with all of the roster transitions, right? Like all the players moving around and all of the NIL deals and all those things. Like the way that I do it is I just kind of let some time go by and then check back in and see where people are. But I mean, really, you can go from elite to like 2 wins, like Florida State did, or go from 2 wins to elite. And you can make that jump immediately. I'm curious to get your take on where Tennessee is with the whole Nico Iamaleava thing, and you're not bigger than the Power T, and he goes to UCLA. Well documented. They end up with Joey Aguilar. What do you know about him? Have you watched tape on him?
Yeah, going back to what you said, I think that's what makes college football so interesting now, right? There's not a lot of big schools that are out recruiting other schools. So, like, there's a lot of teams that are on even playing field now and recruiting. So that's kind of where I feel like it makes it more competitive. But from Tennessee's aspect, obviously, we're going into this year. We're expecting that we have our second year starting quarterback with Nico, and obviously things happen, things go down where, Coach Heupel stayed true to who he was and said that nobody's bigger than the Power T. I respect it. I respect what the program did, and I also respect what Nico did for his own self, whatever reason that he had to do what he did. But I'm excited to go see what Joey has tomorrow. Like, obviously he's coming into new style offense. He's going into it with 4 brand new offensive linemen that are new starters this year, and it's going to be a tough matchup, right? You going into a game against Syracuse, who was good last year, and their head coach is a defensive guy. So it's going to be. I'm really intrigued, really interested to see how the offense looks this year. It might be a little bit different than the Heupel offenses of the past, I'd say, just because of different style quarterback. Got some unknowns. Got obviously a new running back coming in. He was here last year, Bishop, but now he's a starter. It's a little bit different feel. And you also got the Duke transfer that almost rushed for 1,000. So I'm intrigued. I think that we're going to rely more on the run game, obviously, early in the year. Try to get the pass game developed. We have a really, really good tight end, Miles. I'd like to see him get the ball a little bit tomorrow. And Mike Matthews, I think that he's probably going to be the newcomer of the year for the team. So that'll be awesome to see him, too, in live action, really, as a starter, really contributing a year old.
Yeah. Jarrett, not just with the Vols, but with the new transfer portal and the way the landscape of college football, you see new players, first-year starters, a lot more these days. So if you are Joey Aguilar, from a quarterback's perspective, how hard is it to come in and say April or May and spend a half an off season in the program and then take it out to Neyland Stadium? It seems like it happens so fast, but from your perspective, from being under center, what's that like in that fast transition?
Yeah, unfortunately, I knew that way too well. Like every single year felt like kind of like me going into freshman year just because of so much transition and change with us having so many different offensive coordinators. But from his perspective, obviously he was at App State. They were throwing the heck out of the ball, and then he goes over to UCLA, however long he was there for. And now he's going into a brand new offense, which he really hasn't ran in the past. So it's a different feel going into the season, right? You got to understand how a play caller is going to go call plays. The play caller also has to understand that it's a new quarterback. There's a whole brand new offensive line, skill positions all over the place. So it's going to be a little bit different from all aspects. But as a quarterback, you kind of just want to get in a rhythm early. And obviously you want to have a coach that understands that. I think Coach Heupel, better than anybody in college football, understands the quarterback position. So if he could put Joey in a position to get comfortable, maybe some quick game RPOs, get him on the move a little bit, get him in rhythm, then I think the game will come to him. Now, if we start a little bit slower, it might take a little bit more time, and I think that's when we'll have to rely on our defense and our run game.
Now, you mentioned one player that I kind of got my eye on, that Mike Matthews. But this year with the Vols, it's going to be a new look offense, as you mentioned. There's a lot of young guys, inexperienced, especially in the skill position. But who else do you have your eye on that you think that can have an impact Saturday?
Like I said before, I think Miles is one of the best tight ends in college football for sure. It's going to be interesting to see our Duke transfer, our running back there too. I mean, like I said before, he had a really successful year last year. And I think that's just going to be the newfound offense, right? I think that Coach Heupel loves being able to spread it out and run the ball, but we might see more 11, 12 personnel this year just due to the fact of personnel, right? Like he might not want to be on open edges with our five offensive linemen with the 4 new guys in there. You might want to just tighten it up, maybe go 2-by-2, close, and run the ball more. And then obviously I think we have really good special playmakers out there with Mike and Chris and also Braylon. I'm really intrigued to see how Braylon looks tomorrow as well. But keeping the game simple, I think, will be key. Getting the ball to Miles, getting the ball to seeing if we can stretch the field vertically with Mike, with Chris, with those type of guys. But we're going to really need to rely on this run game tomorrow to get a feel for what Syracuse is throwing at us.
Jared Guarantano with us. JG, appreciate you doing this. I do have a question about the quarterback room in general. So you guys are competitive. You are a highly recruited guy. So was Jake Merklinger. So was George McIntyre. And I'm curious to get your take on that situation. Like how challenging do you think it is for those two guys to go through this where a new guy comes in, he's been there a few months, he's the starter, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this is a whole new landscape of college football. It's just tough, right? Like, I look at it from the perspective of loyalty somewhat, right? So they did it to also this. I'll talk, for instance, for another school. We'll talk about the Syracuse quarterback right now, Steve Angeli. He went to my high school. I know him very well.
Oh, okay.
So last year when he was at Notre Dame, he was scheduled to be the starter, right? And I felt like as if they were going to give him an opportunity just because of the loyalty sake. He's been there a couple of years. Like he's been developed there. They go in and they go get Riley Leonard from Duke. So then it really just becomes like, all right, who's the best player? There's really the loyalty factors out of it. That might be for a quarterback where there's a disconnect, where it can almost feel like a little heartbreaking. I know if I was in the room and I felt like that, I would feel some sort of way, just because like you committed to the school, you were set on the coach, you trusted them, you trusted the system, you trusted the development piece, and then a few months left into the season or before the season, they bring in another kid. So obviously there might be some sort of, I would say, I don't want to say the word disrespect, but some sort of just being upset to it, some sort of letdown that can be led to it. And obviously we'll see after the season how they feel, or they give the kids another opportunity, because I do think that our room is very talented. Yeah. Obviously they're just a little bit young. So we'll see. I mean, I know how I would feel, and that probably is not the right thing to feel. I mean, you guys see me.
It's honest.
Where I felt and I had the one instance, everybody knows, the one Georgia Tech my freshman year, right? Like I felt like I was misled or lied to, and I was expecting to play, and it didn't happen. Everybody doesn't really understand, so I said, whatever. And I took it out emotionally, and I was just disconnected, and I showed national TV, the national media, how upset I was, and I should have never did that. I hope that these guys can obviously learn from things like that and understand, like, hey, you got to be a really good teammate. You got to be there for Joey. You got to be there for the starting quarterback, wherever school that is, and not wear it on your sleeves, right? You just got to stick and move and get better every day.
I mean, you live and learn, right? I mean, we all go through tough things, and you have to get better. So, I appreciate the insight there and the honesty there, because a lot of players feel this way, and when in today's world, as Mark and Kevin and you were talking about, like, I mean, this is going to happen again next year, right? Like Faison Brandon's coming in, number one player in the country. odds are, Merklinger and George McIntyre are both not still there. That's just the world that we live in.
That's what we were talking about, and Jarrett can attest. It's like the whole landscape of college football has changed. There's games across the board now where we're talking about not just at the quarterback position, but everywhere with the transfer portal that guys are starting for new teams, and the guy that put in 2 or 3 years is now being, transferred on to the next place. But the loyalty seems to have gone out the window unless you're Dabo Sweeney. And so, yeah, respect to you for Jarrett for learning from that and going forward. But it has to be happening in a lot of rooms around the country.
Now for you guys, let me ask you guys a question. Like, I feel about it a certain way. Do you guys see? Because obviously every year, coaches and schools are going to recruit, right? So for the phase on part, like, I would expect any quarterback that's there right now. I would expect for the coaches, for the university to try to recruit other teams and bring the best players in. Like, that's a norm. Now, when you go out and get a transfer when it's almost your turn to compete and be the starter,
Great point.
That's a different deal, right?
That's a punch in the gut a little bit,
No, I think you're right. Yeah. That's a different deal, right?
It's similar to like being a free agent in the NFL.
That's what it's turned into.
Yeah, it really is. And you think you paid your dues, your time's come, and then they go get the next shiny car.
Oh, you sitting there and you're 3 years in, you've been nothing but loyal, and you haven't transferred, and you're in the weight room every day, you're learning every day, you're doing everything, and then, okay, the senior quarterback leaves. It's your one chance. Now, here we go. All right, I'm ready to compete. I remember when Josh Dobbs left, I was like, yes, let's go. I'm ready to compete. I'm ready for this to be mine. Now, if the coaching staff bought in a completely different transfer and then they didn't tell me when I was recruiting that they were doing it, I don't know how it would feel. I mean, obviously, I would probably be very upset, but I just think that's a completely different thing than being out-recruited or another guy that's coming to the school as a freshman.
Well, let me ask you, because it is such a business, and I think kids are starting to understand that to a certain degree, that it is a business, and their bargaining chip is their ability. So as we're talking about this landscape and NIL and transfer portal and things of that nature, how do you convince guys to stick around to build something up? Like, I look at the two receivers from Ohio State and Alabama, two of the best young freshman receivers I've seen in a long time come in, and they stayed there. They could have chased the bag, but how you convince a guy like that to stick around?
No, it's tough. It's tough. The player has to have the vision, and they also have to be led in the right direction, right? Like, you have to see the vision. You also have to trust. That's where the whole trust and loyalty thing's tough, right? Like, you have players that come in, awesome, like, we know that we're going to recruit, but then you have players that come in when you're supposed to be competing for the starting job. And obviously these players that are coming in to Tennessee, to Ohio State, to Penn State, to Oregon, all these guys that are going in, transferring in, they're not just like some slackballs. Like, these guys are dudes, right? Like, these are guys with real film, real tape. So, like, you're going into it, and you're not competing against a freshman. You're not competing against somebody that doesn't have tape when you're at the University of Tennessee. You're competing against, like, the Duke transfer. You're competing against somebody that's almost had 1,000 yards rushing, like, in the ACC. Like, that's no joke. Right. Like, that's a real player, So, that's why I was intrigued, and I wanted to see your guys' answer, because I always viewed that differently than this whole transfer portal than just recruiting.
Yeah. Love it. So, path to victory for Tennessee, they need to run the football, right, JG, and identify who that playmaker is at the wide receiver position.
Yeah, and it's early in the season. Everybody that asks me, I just say it's just so many unknowns, right? They have to. Yeah. One thing that's unquestioned, they have to play really good defense, right? And obviously it's going to be tough without McCoy, without David in there. But I think if Boo's healthy, if Boo's ready to go, and we have our other key pieces ready to step up, if we can play really good defense, get a feel for offensively how to score points, and like I said, Josh Heupel is one of the best in college football offensively, offensive mind-wise. Keep the game close for a while and get a feeling and continue playing defense, run the ball. And then I think second half will be where it's time to shine, throw game-wise, pass game-wise.
Love it, JG. Hey, we're going to have fun on Fridays, man. We'll get Slay Dog back in here and we'll chop it up.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate you guys for having me, though. I'm super excited for the season, super excited for the Vols tomorrow, and obviously to chop it up with you guys.
Where's the best way for people to find you on, like, social media?
I'm gonna really be tapped in with Twitter going on to this season, so I'm gonna really be tweeting a lot.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get some Instagram lives during half times and talk to the chat a little bit about how the game's going or how they feel about it and kind of my thoughts. So I'll be able to be on Twitter, Instagram, maybe a little bit of Facebook. We'll see.
I get it, man. Hey, thank you for the time, man. You did great, and we'll do this again next Friday. Appreciate you.
Awesome. I'll see you guys next Friday.
Jarrett Guarantano, JG. Find him on Twitter and Instagram. All right, more 3HL when we come back. Moonshine and the Doctor.
Let's go.
More next. Coming up.
Yazoo.
Let's go. Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Get here, get your name in the box. You could win Tennessee football season tickets. Going to give them away right before the end of the show. We'll be right back. 3HL. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Mark Mariani. I feel really loud, Kirby. I feel like I'm now I feel not loud at all. Broadcasting live at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Thanks to the Porch Factory and Logo Brands. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we're going to give away Tennessee and Arkansas tickets. That game is October 11th. We've got some football coming up, obviously, tomorrow. Shine a little light on some of the local teams. Austin Peay playing at MTSU tomorrow night, 6 o'clock at Floyd Stadium. It is a whiteout. MTSU favored by 9.5 in the opener against Austin Peay. I will be at that game. TSU hosting in North Carolina A&T. That game's at Nissan Stadium tomorrow for TSU, 3:30 p.m.
The post-Eddie era.
Talk about Greg Williams.
Yeah.
You know he's the DC
coordinator.
That's crazy.
That one slid under my radar. I found that out like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, did you know Greg Williams is the DC at TSU?
I need to go holler.
I saw him at a couple events. I'm like, what are you doing back in town? And then he had the TSU stuff. I'm like, get out of here. That's crazy, man.
Dude, he's going to go get after some people, man.
Oh, I love Greg Williams. That's a coach I would love to play for.
Blaine's got the best Greg Williams stories. Like, Blaine, like, why are we cover 0 on 3rd down and 12? Like, and Blaine would change it.
Yeah, Blaine would. You know, a lot of times, you know, when you're the head coach, you meddle when you shouldn't be meddling. And so, you know, and Greg was like, no, we're not running that crap.
Yeah. Vanderbilt has sold out the opener tomorrow against Charleston
how many does it
Southern.
seat now?
I don't know. They're constructing
Are they done?
still.
I think they're done, right?
I think Jim Wyatt told us they probably will be working on it until 5:59. But yeah, they're supposed to be done. Like a boutique style over there, which I think is perfect.
It looks good. I went to the Alabama game last year, and I didn't realize all the renovations.
Wait, you went to the Alabama game last year?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Sat about 8-10 rows up watching that. I was just like, I was with my he was 13 at the time, and I'm like, you don't understand what you're just watching right now. He just like watching. I'm like, dude, like we're watching history right now, bro.
They've never beaten a number 1 team in the country. Ever.
And I was like, you want to go on the field when everybody else is like, nah, let's go home. Like, dang. All right, son. I guess we're going home.
You were willing to go on the field.
I was going to grab the goalpost with him. This
Wow.
this 49-year-old gray-bearded man was going to – I'm not even a Vanderbilt fan. I was just going to do it.
What a day.
How much do you guys like Diego Pavia?
I love him. I love him. Just a competitor, man.
I love the tidal wave that's happening. Oh, I shouldn't even say that. It's not the same as the Alabama
Oh,
stuff.
the tidal wave?
Yeah, but it's
Oh, yeah, Zach,
He's over it now.
Zach is loving that we're talking
but
about this.
What
right now.
I love is that Clark Lee's got that thing rolling.
Yeah.
They're part of the SEC talk at least. That day I was actually Dyson's the man. He was in the stadium. I was tailgating outside and
love to
because I
do
don't
that.
go in.
You
I
love
don't
to
go
do
in.
that.
But here's the thing. It's always on a delay on the
Mark's
TV.
there for the party. That's for sure.
Yes, you know this. But the TV we were watching is on like a 3 or 4 second delay, and the stadium would just start erupting.
Yeah.
And then we'd run to the TV like, what happened? So I'm standing outside, but it was epic. That's what I love about Vandy football. They are relevant, and Diego Pavia, he is living. I don't know what his NFL stock would be, so the fact that he keeps appealing for more years in college, I'd be doing the same darn thing. It's like, hey, bro, you try and get 8? Okay, you got to come back and get 8. Because
Have y'all watched the Netflix special, SEC?
Yes.
That's some good stuff, man.
It was really good. There's a lot of propaganda involved in that, but it was really good. The Vanderbilt stuff was great.
Yeah, that's what made me think about it.
Yeah, and here's Slay's point too. Like, obviously we're Tennessee guys. We love that dude.
Yeah.
I love he.
Who doesn't like an underdog story?
He said, "Tell me I can't do something, and then I'm going to do it right in front of your face."
Yeah. He sure enough said that in the show.
I know, and he was
talking about, and this is game week before the Alabama game. He's like, hey, man, I know we have to play Alabama, and I respect that, but they got to see me, too.
He said that on the show.
Oh, my God.
That was awesome. Yep, it's awesome.
He's 5'0", 100 and nothing.
He's been putting out some bulletin board material all summer, too. I'm just going.
He's not sneaking up on anybody this year.
Oh, man.
You think Alabama's going to come quietly this time
makes
around?
me nervous, man.
But Slay's point, and I agree with him, and I'm sure y'all will, too. Like, hey, man, this guy's putting himself out there. Y'all Vandy fans, you need to be behind this. You need to show up and support
him. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm glad they're sold out.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's a great point.
Well, we hadn't seen this kind of energy from Vanderbilt since Franklin left.
That's right.
They
won 9 games in back-to-back seasons. Only time in history of the school. Yep.
And that energy around the city and Middle Tennessee with Vanderbilt Especially after that game, man. It's special. And again, I was talking off air with somebody, and they were talking about the era when I was here playing ball, win Super Bowl, that '98 championship team with the Vols, and then we went to Super Bowl the very next year. It was just like different era. It's a different city.
Yeah.
Like we like, for lack of a better way to say it, rock stars. We really couldn't go anywhere. I remember going to the mall with Javon, and we had to shut down the store and sneak out the back. It was like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was all fresh and new. But when Vanderbilt's relevant and then that UT football game comes around, oh man, it's special. Remember when women's basketball, when both of them were in the top 20, top 15, you couldn't get a ticket. You couldn't get in the stadium.
Vanderbilt favored by 38.5 tomorrow, and the over-under is only 48. So there you go. Vanderbilt has scored the most points they've scored since 1967 is 63. They scored 63 against Hawaii a few years ago. I want them to go over that. I want them to just.
You talking in the 70s?
I mean, put your foot in the ground and just make a point. Yeah.
Make a statement.
They got a nasty little schedule, though, this year.
They do.
I mean, it is nasty. I'm looking at it right now.
And it's all on the road. Last year, they lucked out. Most of it was at home.
Oh, man. Oh, yes. It's going to be.
Go through it real quick.
Oh, well, they're at South Carolina. Home. I'm just going to list the SEC games. At South Carolina. At Alabama. Home against LSU. At Missouri.
Home against Auburn.
Or, excuse me, home against Missouri. At Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
At Tennessee to end the year. And then home games against Auburn and Kentucky.
It's going to be tough. But, I mean, I love that they put themselves out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Clark Lee's like, I mean, you've got, as a coach, right, like you've got to let the guy be the guy. Yeah. Like, you let him be him.
And you
100%.
You funnel that, and you just nurture that and let him be. And you move everything around him and make it work. I think that's what coaches get caught up sometimes, is trying to fit a guy into a box. And not to going on this with Levis, and I hate to jump on that man again, but I feel like a lot of times we try to put Levis in a box, and that wasn't him. That's not his ability, and it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what coach is doing at Vanderbilt, is just like, you know what, this is what he is, his limitations. You know, it's kind of like Johnny Manziel. Can you imagine putting Johnny Manziel in a box?
Yeah.
He would never been the guy that we grew to love.
Yeah.
You know, you let him play outside the box, because every mistake he makes, he's going to make up for it eventually. You know, all the back and forth running, scrambling. Remember the Alabama play, scrambling, and then all of a sudden he finds a guy in the back of the end zone. Like,
that was crazy.
You have to let a guy do that. Sometimes you got to let a player be a player.
And he's clearly like not putting the reins on him off the field either.
Yeah.
And you know, he's become one of the biggest superstars that's been at Vandy since I'm here, but it also can galvanize a locker room. It can be a guy where a young player or even a middle-classman can see what Pavia's doing, and he's leading the charge, and he goes, hey, I got to step my game up too, dude.
Yeah.
Our leader just went out there on national radio and said this. Let's go, baby. We're about to go to war with them. So
yeah.
You still have time to get here. Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. We are giving away, when we come back, Tennessee-Arkansas tickets for October 11th. Coming up in the next hour, at the end of the show, we're going to give away 4 $100 Logo Brands gift cards, and we're going to do the drawing for the Tennessee football season tickets. You still have time to get here and get your name in the box. 3HL, Slay and Babs on assignment. They'll be back on Monday. Mark Mariani, the doctor, Kevin Dyson, 3HL, 104.5 The Zone.
Good evening. It's 5:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from Yazoo Brewing. The Titans made a couple transactions today. They signed to their practice squad offensive lineman John Ojukwu and defensive tackle Timmy Horn. In order to do that, they had to release a couple guys in running back Jamar Jefferson and cornerback Amani Oruwariye. Week 1 of college football continues this weekend with several good matchups on Saturday. Number 1 Texas heads to Columbus to face off against number 3 Ohio State. Arch Manning making his debut as QB1 for the Longhorns. Kickoff for that one at 11 a.m. on Fox. Number 8 Alabama on the road against Florida State. Kickoff for that one at 2:30. Number 9 LSU on the road against number 4 Clemson in Death Valley. Kickoff for that one at 6:30 on ABC. Vanderbilt hosting Charleston Southern at 6 p.m. And down in Atlanta, it's the number 24 Tennessee Volunteers taking on Syracuse to open up the 2025 season. It's a new era for the Vol Network. Mike Keith, Ramon Foster, they'll be on the call at 11 a.m. Coverage starts right here on the Zone starting at 8:30. For your foundation repair, whatever it needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
NHL Friday edition. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to have a great weekend. By the way, we will be live on Monday to talk through all of this football activity that we are going to consume over the next several days. 104.5 The Zone's college football kickoff is today at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison, thanks to Porch Factory and Logo Brands. Grill Shack, the French fries are amazing. You're a French fry connoisseur, Kevin Dyson.
French fry connoisseur. My biggest vice is these daggone crispy golden brown pieces of joy.
Heaven. Pieces of heaven.
They're big fries too.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah.
I really don't think that however you describe it, Dice, could do it justice because they are insane.
Zeph, what are they called?
So, Blaine and Zach were arguing about this, and we thought they were called, or we came up with the name finger fries, the Yazoo finger fries.
Because they look like some
little fat fingers.
Yeah, fat.
They do,
You know the guy with the really fat fingers. That's what they're like.
Yeah, but no, they're actually called what? Uber tuber fries.
Uber tuber fries.
Uber tuber. A potato is a tuber. Your mic's not on.
I also think this was
A
BS.
potato is a tuber. Uber's German for over or large. Boom, there's your name.
Uber tuber fries.
Well, there you go.
Sounds completely made up by Kirby.
That's not legit.
I actually buy too legit. I actually buy this from Kirby because I heard the lady say it.
Oh.
Wait. They are called that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just made that up.
Oh, he makes up all kinds of stuff.
That's what I said. Oh, that is what they're called. Uber tubers. Fine.
Uber tuber.
You know what, Kirby? I'm sorry, bro.
So
didn't he?
And I smashed that whole basket by myself just for no shame in it. Those listening,
fun.
no shame.
What would you rate? What would
Football
you rate
season,
them,
bro?
Yeah.
What would you rate them?
Oh, they're top notch. What's 1 out of
1 out of 10?
10. I'll give them a 10. I'll give them a 10.
Look at that.
No room for
Especially like mine
better.
were hot, crispy, no soggy ones.
do y'all see how much orange is in this building right now?
Is it Texas orange?
No, that's brown.
I'm messing.
There's a little bit.
Are you
though.
really going to do that?
I'm messing, man. I know better. I got to get home.
There is some burnt orange over there. There's some Texas fans over there. But, Slay would be going crazy talking about it's all we know. Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Car ain't got no roof.
He said, don't let Tennessee win the national championship.
That's what Slay said. The whole world will implode.
Yeah,
Implode.
You think Ohio State fans are obnoxious, which I do. It's our time.
Mark trying to win friends and influence people. Mark Mariani and Kevin Dyson filling in today for Babs and Slay. They will be back on Monday, and we've been talking a lot of Titans, college football. We've been telling stories, been sipping on the pregame Pilsner, which you can buy a 6-pack for $9 here, and when you do, you get a T-shirt and you get a Pilsner glass, a Yazoo Zone Pilsner glass. So $9 for a 6-pack, it's pretty good, and the beer's good.
Practically giving it away out here, so
They are,
come join us.
So the Zone has been here since 10 a.m. So the Buck Rising show was here, but Buck wasn't, to the delight of many people. Yeah, he's in Germany or France with Jelly Roll. I don't know.
First Germany, then Italy, then Paris, then he'll come back.
With Jelly Roll?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed this part of the story.
Okay, so
Buck Rising puts on Twitter a couple days ago, he's like, last-minute trip to Germany for the weekend. Anybody got any suggestions? I'm like, last minute trip to Germany, last minute trip to Chattanooga, last minute trip to Atlanta.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to go to Germany tomorrow.
So he's going. So Jelly Roll is opening up multiple concerts for Post Malone. So it's Jelly Roll and Post Malone.
Dang.
And Buck got an invitation to go on Jelly Roll. Well, he's flying commercial to Munich. He's going to spend 6 hours in Munich, and then he's going to get on Jelly Roll's private jet or whatever Jelly Roll's using to transport, probably a private jet. And he's going to go to Italy, and he's going to go do a concert there.
Jelly
and then
Roll's
he's going to go
gonna
to Paris, and he's going to do a concert there, and then he's going to come back. So that's how he's spending his Labor Day
Dang,
weekend.
Buck, you living your best life, homie.
Living his best life, dude.
Dang.
I mean, there are epic trips, and then there are whatever the hell that is.
I know a 50-year-old former Titan that like to go do this
That's
trip,
what I
too.
said. My phone was on, I think.
It was on. Were you getting
I
text
didn't think I
messages?
lost service at any time. I don't know that where my call didn't come in.
Cover 2 was here, and Zach Lyons stayed and hung out for a long time. Appreciate that. And Blaine did too.
He didn't say goodbye though.
He did not say that was an
He
Irish,
really did say
Irish
that.
goodbye.
It was all the Alabama talk. He
got mad.
You know what he said
mad.
right before he left? He goes, man, I'm glad I got to sit here and talk crap about Auburn. And then he walked out.
Did we do that?
No, he did it. For the entire time he was sitting there,
Oh,
he
I
was
got
talking
it.
crap about Auburn.
the entire time.
Talking about, I don't know, 3 quarterbacks, 3 offensive coordinators, whatever they got going on in that offensive system.
Yeah.
Talking about, he said Hugh Freeze was a crybaby, did the little crybaby thing, and then dipped.
That was it.
Yep.
Irish goodbye.
He might
I didn't
be
even see
a
him leave.
true Alabama fan. He might be.
He definitely is. And 3HL obviously has been here. Thank you guys for showing up and hanging out and all those things. It's been fun. We've got another 50 minutes to go. The giveaways today, Tennessee ETSU tickets went to Caitlin Walker at 11 a.m. Tennessee hat and gift card from Volunteer Traditions, Amanda McFadden. The ladies are representing today. Tennessee and UAB tickets went to Corey Turner. Tennessee socks and gift card, Volunteer Traditions went to Crystal Blankenship. Tennessee and East Tennessee State tickets went to Nick Walling. Tennessee hat and gift card from Volunteer Traditions went to Mike McCormick. And now we're giving away Tennessee Arkansas tickets. That game is October 11th. Tennessee looking for a little payback at Neyland Stadium. What do you think about the calling of the Hogs thing? Is that like the?
Well,
is
if
that
I was
the,
a Hogs fan, I'd think it's sick, man. I'd like that.
But you're not. You're
I'm
just
not.
You're
I'm
just
a bandwagon Vols fan.
You're just a random college football fan.
No, I'm not. I diehard VFL now. You
You're
Slay would
telling
kill
stories.
me,
You're
bro.
telling stories now.
Did y'all
Come
hear
on
that?
now, let's go.
Did y'all hear that? Mark Mariani is
Hey.
a diehard VFL now.
Damn right. Jumping on that bandwagon, and also
That's why
minus
Okay.
13.5. I'll be hammering that
Okay.
line.
If you're gonna be a bandwagon Vols fan
Yeah,
on
so?
Friday, you have to wear orange. It's the rule. You have to.
Don't give me that rule, bro.
Even if it's just socks. Look, you can just be
All right,
socks.
I'll get a pair of socks.
You get a pair of socks.
So,
I think I would look good in the
please don't tell me you're wearing like University of
Look
Tennessee
at him.
underwear.
No, I didn't go that far. I got socks and a
Hey.
shirt.
Truthfully, though, I have inside sources slash one guy who was at a fundraiser with Heupel, a big donor, that said Heupel greeted the crowd and did his whole thing, and then he said, "This is out of Heupel's mouth. This is a total regurgitation of a rumor. It could be whatever." But he said, "This might be the best defense that I've had at the University of Tennessee since my time here."
I think that's
And I think
probably
that
true.
is
They've-
going to be the kicker this whole year.
They've gotten better each and every year, and I think that's true. So Joshua, everybody's talking about, losing the edge rusher.
Yeah, who's a freak?
Joshua Josephs is a freak. So
Is
get ready to see that dude. Arian Carter, superstar linebacker.
Let's go.
He's a pro, both of those guys are pros. So we'll see where they are with Jermod McCoy. Chris Lowe told us that he's not going to play against Syracuse. Hopes to get back for Georgia, so we'll see. All right, Tennessee Arkansas tickets. The winner is Allie Peterson.
What in the world?
Do you know Allie?
No, is she here?
I don't know. Allie, are you here?
No, I'm pissed I didn't get drawn. What do you mean? Hey, I'm about to fight everybody in here for those season tickets, though.
We are giving
Man.
away 4 $100 Logo Brands gift cards right before the show ends, and we will do the grand prize drawing, Tennessee football season tickets, right before the end of the show. That is coming up. Tennessee playing Syracuse Saturday at 11 a.m. in Atlanta. I keep forgetting that game is tomorrow. The Vols favored by 13.5. You like Tennessee in the minus 13.5?
Listen, my faith. Okay, here's the deal. We talked a lot about Joey Aguilar. We talked about the quarterback thing. We talked about a ton about all the new positions all over the field. It's that way for everybody. Here's what I'm putting my faith in. I'm putting my faith in Josh Heupel. I'm putting my faith in the fact that he's gonna draw up some matchup and some mismatches. I'm putting my faith in that, even though we have a new starting lineup on the offensive line, that we all know everybody gets this offense gets praised for the big plays and the through the air. This is a running offense, dude. They want to pound it into the ground. They want to pound you. They want to run the ball down your throat. And guess what I love about Heupel? He's a quarterback. He's a savage. He loves to throw the ball. But if he's wearing you out on the line of scrimmage, he is not going to stop. He's going to keep twisting that thing and twisting that thing. And so I think with a fantastic defense and the fact that we're going to run this ball first, we're going to draw up some mismatches. I like us out there.
Weird. I see it.
He does. He's all in.
I'm saying, boy.
Yeah. So you don't think you're going to see some 40-point games by the Vols? They're going to be.
No, I definitely do.
Yeah.
I definitely do. But my point is, like,
I know they love the running back room. Deshaun Bishop is back. He was, 6 and change a carry last year. Star Thomas comes in from Duke. Peyton Lewis is a Greek god.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say like he's built like Eddie George, but like he's chiseled.
Please don't say
he's
that.
Chiseled.
Eddie George or Derrick Henry?
Yeah. But
no, not that.
all I'm trying to
saying
say,
he's chiseled.
what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of focus on the unknowns, which there should be. The quarterback room, the D line, Norman Lott too is gone. All these, like, there's a lot of departures that were big names. I'm more, and I know there's unknowns all over the place in college football, but I'm focused on the fact that Heupel is leading the charge. I'm focused on the fact that I think that we put our faith in him, and I think that O-line is a bunch of new faces, but they are beasts, dude. And I think they're going to lean on people.
Yeah, what I like about Heupel is his innovative ways of call play. He seems to have good timing, but all that goes out the window depends how your quarterback is executing too, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Is he hitting that deep ball? We saw Nico miss a lot of opportunities last year on the vertical game when the guys were winning the battles. The uncertainty as far as the inexperience in the receiver room, how do they connect? I think to your point, Mark, I think if you have those kind of uncertainties, you got an unknown quality as a quarterback. I say unknown. He hasn't played in the SEC yet. He hasn't played in the Orange yet. You lean on the running game. And if you got three guys that you can kind of throw out there and just wear people out, it remains to be seen. But I think one thing people misunderstand about Syracuse is how physical they are.
Yeah.
That coach is
Fran Brown's an incredible coach.
Man, he's a great coach.
And
they're going to be physical. So, that's why I brought up the whole point about 40-point games. I don't know if this is one of those games where they're putting up 40 points. Yeah.
I forget what the
and they were hot down the stretch last year. Syracuse was. Yeah. I'm not saying that, and I believe that for all the reasons we just talked about, I believe that Joey Aguilar is going to get, he's going to get thrown into the fire. He's going to get tuned up, and he's going to get to run this offense in live bullets and all that stuff. We're going to get to see a lot of him, but I think it's the fundamentals that Heupel brings and this defense that they're supposedly going to throw out there is the reason why I'm confident, especially week one.
You know what's crazy about college football? We talked about it in the NFL how, somebody puts on tape and these coordinators spend all offseason thinking of ways they can beat you.
Yeah.
You talk about all these transfer portals, these coaches, they're unknown quantities. They got to go watch film of UCLA to see where his weaknesses are. But also see the film UCLA, knowing the offense is completely different and his reads are different and try to guesstimate where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So this game, in offensive football, as you know, Mark, offensive football takes a little longer to get going than defense. Defense, you can make a mistake but make up for it by playing hard, being fast, make a tackle, make a play. Offense is all about execution and limiting your mistakes. And so if, as a coordinator, do you come out, as a D coordinator, do you come out, try to mix up coverage, try to confuse the quarterback, but because you don't know what he's capable of yet.
Yeah.
Because the offense is completely different than what he had at UCLA.
Yeah, I think both of these programs are going to have a challenge in terms of trying to figure out what the other is going to do. Tennessee doesn't have a lot of returning production at wide receiver, but they have all 4- and 5-star guys. They're just waiting their turn kind of deal. Syracuse won 10 games in Fran Brown's first year last season. Their preseason over-under win total was at 5.5. It's now 4.5.
What is happening?
So I'll tell you, the Orange led the nation in passing yards per game, and they were top 25 in scoring offense.
Kyle McCord.
Starting quarterback Kyle McCord is gone. The top 2 wide receivers are also gone. Jackson Meeks to the NFL. Trevor Pena transferred to Penn State. Starting tight end Arondé Gadsden is in the NFL. Starting running back LaQuinn Allen rushed for 1,021 yards. 521 yards receiving also, so he was a 1,500-yard guy. All 3-down guy. He's in the NFL. They also lost 3 starting offensive linemen. Defense lost a lot of contributing players, although they were not really good anyway on defense. But so that's the problem with Syracuse when I'm trying to think about the 13.5, because I don't know what we're going to see from them.
Well, and I always say it this way, and if you're a high-powered offense that's slinging the ball around the field, Dice just brought up a great point. It's all about execution, but it's also all about timing. You got it when you're throwing the ball. You got to be on. And if you're even a step late or a step slow, or your quarterback takes a nick, whatever, that throws you off. But when you have a physical ground and pound run game, it is more consistent, and you can pack that in your briefcase and you can take it wherever you want, even a neutral site. When you can lean on the run game, it takes out the timing, it takes out the misstep, it takes out, a little bit of, miscommunication or something, because all you do is start leaning. And I think we got some great transfers on the offensive line. I think the big boys up front are gonna wear out the Syracuse D-line, and I think it may be close, but when you get in that third and fourth quarter and you getting pounded on all day, it's like, all right, a couple late touchdowns, hits that nice 13.5 to start the season for the boys, and then we all be celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Is it still 13.5?
13.5.
I better put it in before it goes up above that.
So speaking of Dice, I don't know if you know this, but Mark spends some time with us on Fridays during the football season, and he does this thing called the blood in the water pick. And so it's a straight-up underdog winner.
Okay.
Not covering, winning, underdog.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that when we come back?
Is it go time? Are we hunting?
Let's go.
Sharks ready to hunt?
Let's go. Look at
Let's go. Only if you are, of course, Mr. Mayor.
I am more than ready. I have a feeling I might know what game you're going to lean in.
Don't you dare give it away.
Give it away.
I'm sick of it.
Also, Zeph brought up a good idea for us to talk about the whole punt return situation with Chim DK as a rookie. Bones Fossil said, 8 days ago, he's not ready. And then they cut Prochet, bring him back to the practice squad so they can make him available in the Denver game and sit the draft pick. Because you don't keep 6 receivers up.
Yeah, no.
So we'll see how that all plays out. Let's talk about that. Let's do blood in the water pick.
Yeah.
We also need to talk about some of these other big games that Mark doesn't hit on, and we'll go from there. So that's coming up. Stay tuned. Again, giving away Tennessee season tickets here at Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. You can register to win. There's a QR code. It's not necessarily a name of the
Wait,
box.
you're giving away Tennessee Vols season tickets, bro?
Yeah.
You better get down here, Yazoo. Get down to Yazoo Brewery. Put your name in.
We'll be right
or else
back.
I'm running away with those things.
3HL. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle. Maybe this is the time. Labor Day weekend, you can get it done. Go see Daniel Gupton and his crew and let them know what you're looking for. Maybe you need something with more space. Maybe you need something with better gas mileage. Whatever you're looking for, make sure you get it done. Make sure you talk to Daniel Gupton and his crew, and they'll be able to help you out. No problem at all. Take your test drive. Go inside. They will help make the numbers work, and it will be that easy. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. About 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Best vehicle buying experience you will have ever had. I've bought multiple vehicles from these guys. They're awesome people, and they're ready to help you out. Check them out online. GuptonMotors.com is the website. All the dealership information is there, address, phone number, and all the deals they have going on in the final days of August. 20% off MSRP on certain 2025 Ram 1500 models, 2024 Ram heavy-duty trucks over $10,000 off, 2025 Jeep Wranglers over $5,000 off. Huge selection of pre-owned inventory with competitive market pricing, finance approvals for anyone, any credit situation. They can get you approved. GuptonMotors.com. That's Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Babs and Slay will be back on Monday.
Light
Mark
it up and take a
Mariani.
what? What is this song saying?
Yeah.
I don't know these words.
The Dr. Kevin Dyson is here, too. Moonshine. It's the only nickname I've ever given anyone that's stuck.
Dude, it is. It's been a long run. Somebody was asking me the other day. I'm like, what? I don't even know where. Oh yeah, I know exactly where it came from.
I have to explain it sometimes. But I was like, I didn't want to nickname you White Lightning.
Yeah, that's overused.
Overused.
Kirby's not very creative.
What is White Lightning? Moonshine. There you go.
Kit Dice. I've been doing this with these slaps since 2012. 2012 is when I started on this show. Is that crazy? On this show.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man.
We were at Embassy Suites at Cool Springs. We used to do the Mark Mariani show out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Lee Corso's last game day is tomorrow, 8 a.m. ESPN.
His last one.
Where is it at?
Ohio State, which is where he did his first headgear pick.
Whoa.
He's picking the Buckeyes, guaranteed.
Ohio State and Texas going at it. Number one, number three. Ohio State a 1.5-point favorite.
They are. They're getting a 1.5. Is that what I heard you say?
Negative. You might be giving them a 1.5.
No. Yeah, no. Is the opponent
Ohio State? Yes, Ohio State is favored by a 1.5.
1.5?
So the resistance is at 2.5. It keeps popping up to 2.5, and then immediately gets bought down to 1.5.
For sounds like 2.5's better.
For money line purposes.
I mean,
we're gonna get to it. 430 mascot headgear picks, 66.5% win rate all time. He had a perfect season in 1999. Now, Corso doesn't do it like you do it. Like, he could pick a 12-point favorite to win and get credit for it.
I like torture.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you picked the close ones.
No, it has to be an underdog.
Underdog,
It has to
outright
be.
winner.
You have to be plus money, giving points, but you have to be a winner.
Okay.
He's
So
286.
it's underdog.
286 and
hard.
144 all time. Most headgear selections by team: 45 Ohio State, 38 Alabama, 25 LSU, 22 Florida, and 21 Oregon.
Who's number one?
Ohio State, 45
Oh, okay.
picks. He had a perfect season in 1999. He went 11-0.
It's crazy that game day's been going on for that long.
He
crazy.
has picked USC to win 17 times. He's been right all 17 times. He's 17-0 picking USC. He's 4-0 picking Virginia Tech, and he's 3-0 picking North Dakota State.
Well, don't you dare.
That's pretty impressive.
All right, we'll get to the blood in the water pick in just a second. Gator Mike is on hold. Gator Mike, what's up?
What's going on? First correction, Brent. Slay and Don will be back on Tuesday. Monday's a holiday.
No, we're working
No, correction
on
to
Monday.
you, Gator Mike.
We are
Oh,
working
man,
on
I'm
Monday.
definitely calling in for my cookout then, Brent.
Gator Mike, don't
That-
be
you know
giving
what it
out
is,
our
Brent?
wrong schedule.
No, I know. I was going to say, I was like, y'all are for the people then. You're working on a holiday. Good for y'all.
We do it all the time.
Hey, let me give
We're here for
a
it.
shout out to Dice. He spoke at our Chartwell conference. Remember, Kevin?
I did.
Yeah, I came up to you, told you I was friends with Brent and Blaine and everybody. So
Oh, yeah.
he is a great guest speaker, anybody. If you need to hear
Listen.
that, anybody needs a guest speaker, shout out Kevin Dyson. Great job, Kevin.
KevinDyson.com.
Nice to meet you, too.
Hey, let him know, Dice.
KevinDyson.com.
Hey, no, I appreciate you, brother. I
Here's
appreciate
the thing, though, Gator Mike. You're getting nowhere by throwing my name around.
When
Well,
Dice
that's why I
doesn't
threw
show
out
up,
Blaine's first, Brent. Anyways,
Smart man.
but, hey, and then Moonshine, you remember back during the start of the NCAA tournament, Florida was going to go up against Connecticut. And I asked you that day, you and Brent, what you were feeling, and you went with your gut with UConn. I tried to tell you I thought Florida was feeling pretty good, and it turned out pretty good.
well, listen, Gator Mike.
That was a great game.
It takes a homer to know a homer. It sounds like you're a homer if your name's Gator Mike. What do you think about DJ Lagway anyway?
Oh, DJ Lagway, as long as he stays healthy, I'm feeling good. And I'm not over homerish. Brent knows. I told him the floor for me is 8-4 if DJ Lagway
Ooh,
stays healthy
dang, man.
with that schedule they got coming up. I am fine if they finish 8-4, but obviously I want higher. I'd love to see them make the playoff.
Gator Mike, who do y'all have tomorrow?
They have Long Island University.
That would be Long Island, Brent, and it's minus 45.5.
Is that
the
what it is?
total is 55.5, my friend.
Look at their logo, dude.
45.5.
Look at their logo.
Oh, I know. They
It's a
were
shark.
They were Division III in 2019.
Who's scheduling these candy canes for you guys, man?
Have you
Now they
seen
got
the
that
rest of our
additional
schedule,
SEC
Mark?
game.
Come on. Brent, you need to go down the schedule for Mark later in the show is what I'm hearing.
Is your AD still Strickland?
Yeah, he just got a 3-year extension, too. Everybody's totally excited about that. Gator Twitter's about to lose their mind.
Congratulations.
Hey, y'all have a great weekend, and
See you,
go
man.
Gators.
Yep.
See you Monday,
And,
Gator Mike.
yeah, all seriousness, we will be on the air Monday, so don't let Gator Mike fool you. All right, you ready to do this?
Let's go.
Are you ready to
Let's
do
go.
this or not?
Seasons is this?
2019. First pick ever was the
2019.
LSU Tigers and Joey Burrow.
Okay, can we lay some ground rules
Okay.
before we start the blood
You
in the
changing
water
the
picks?
game on air?
Yeah, what you
Yeah.
got?
You changing the game on air?
No Titans picks.
Ooh, fair. I mean, it has been my demise the last few years.
They were 2-15 against the spread last year.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was that bad?
Dude.
My bad.
Yes, bro. Historically bad.
This guy picked them 4
Bro,
times.
since the beginning of putting lines on games, which is like what, the 40s or something like that. I can't remember the date, but they're the 2-15. They're the worst ever. So even when they lost by more than they were supposed to lose by.
You can't, no.
And you are looking at a Titans homer here
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
continues to hang on to the ship when it's going to the bottom.
Going down.
It's going down. And it wasn't fun.
You're like, no, I got the Titanic. I'm not
Wasn't
letting go
fun,
of this
man.
thing. We're going all the way to the
And
floor.
now you know why I'm so
Titans
screwed
minus
up.
28.5. Oh, I'm taking that one. I'm taking
Money
that
line.
Money line.
You can't ban the Titans because he gambles his whole season on them, and that's what makes this fun.
It is what makes it. And
you
he can't
do
do
it
he can't do the Titans this week. I really think I know what game's coming. All right, Ross, hit it.
Let's go! They're going hunting, baby. Them sharks are hunting. Who knows where they're hunting? We had to listen to them all year. All summer long, we had to listen to those Ohio State Buckeyes fans. I've had enough.
I knew it.
I knew that.
I had a
Yeah.
coffee this morning with Coach Sark and Arch Manning. And I told them, I said, guess what? They're giving you 1.5 points in Columbus tomorrow. And you know what they told me?
What'd they tell him?
They said, we don't want them, baby. Hammer that money line. Hammer it. Go Texas. Hook them, baby. I don't even know how to do it. I've had enough of Ohio State. It's over tomorrow. This is a revenge game for the boys. Talk about that college football playoff, that 33 of Ohio State returning that pick for a touchdown last year. Jack Sawyer.
Sawyer,
to
he's
end
a
the
player.
season, dude.
He's a player.
It's a revenge game. Right now, tomorrow in Columbus, the Sharks are hunting, baby. We don't want that 1.5. Hammer that money line, baby.
Yeah.
Guess
You
where?
already know.
Texas, huh? You going to Texas?
Guess where I went in that game? Where?
Ohio State.
Texas.
Let's go, baby.
Money line.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey, in all honesty, I mean, everything I said was true. I can't stand Ohio State anymore. It's over. Hey, here's what I do love. Jason Day is always getting on the hot seat. He's
Yeah.
always on that burner.
He finds his way off.
And he's like,
Can't beat Michigan.
His record is insane, dude.
Oh,
Those
it's
Ohio State
incredible.
fans are crazy. But they're starting an untested guy against one of the best rosters in college football.
Yep.
Jeremiah Smith is one of the greatest prospect players we've seen in a long time.
What do you think about him?
But if you
I
put
love him.
yeah,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying it's already
Okay,
known now.
yeah.
It's already known, and I'm saying Texas knows they got to take him away against a young freshman or redshirt freshman quarterback. I think football-wise, I think it favors Texas. I think this line would be a lot different, but it's in Columbus.
Yeah, a couple of concerns from an Ohio State perspective for me. Number one, they're at home, and that's a very tough place to play, obviously. So you've got that. Arch Manning, with all the talk and all the hype, making his first start. Making his first start, came from Alabama, starting at Ohio State. That quarterback battle actually went longer than I thought it would. Here's the thing, though. Ohio State has a new offensive coordinator and a new defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
How they would gel.
Yeah. What do you think about Jeremiah Smith?
Well, I think Day will have
And
his
Ryan
hands,
Williams at Alabama.
Day will
Those
have his
two
hands
guys.
on the offensive play calling, I guarantee. Because you watch what he did last year when people started keying on him. They start doing things to hide him, so to speak, to get him opportunity to catch the ball because he was so dynamic. I love watching him play, both of them.
Yeah.
Young
Ryan Williams
and him.
Alabama.
Like, to be that young and that skilled and that talented and that fearless at 18, 19 years old, man, that just speaks volumes to their preparation as young bucks. And to that point, they're two of the best receivers, and they've only played 12 games, 13 games.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is the other thing. I think he's an absolute workhorse, Jeremiah Smith. But he had a Emeka Egbuka.
On the other side, yeah.
Is that right? Nice. On the field to take all that pressure off. So now he's going to be that dude. Somebody's going to have to step up and be that Robin or Batman to his Robin.
Watch what you see. He'll be lined up in backfield motion out. You like they did in that championship game, fake motion, come back out. Leave him
you know what's crazy about Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams? They both have to come back next year too.
Yeah, because they're only 2 years out.
That's wild.
All right.
Will they be at their schools? That's the crazy thing. Will they be there? Because they command millions, which sounds crazy to say that a college kid commands millions.
It's crazy. It's all crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Man, it happened overnight too, basically.
Yeah.
Just millions upon millions. I mean, anybody could come in and like, hey, man, we're a Ryan Williams away from competing for a national title. Here's $10 million.
What if Tennessee was like, you know what?
Dude,
open up this book.
Alabama's like, crap.
Yeah, come on.
It's going to be fun. I can't believe we're talking about. And I couldn't, I get a little hyped. I couldn't go with some slap like, Big Sky Conference game, on week one. I got to go big out there. Weber State against Utah here.
We actually got UCLA, so we get your boy. We get him.
Oh, Nico.
We'll get him the
there
first.
You go.
So we'll do that for y'all. We'll take care of that. It'll be Sack Lake is what we call it down there.
Real quick, a couple of games tonight. Georgia Tech. I love Haynes King, the quarterback at Georgia Tech. If y'all haven't seen him, watch him tonight. He is phenomenal. He trucks people. He needs to kind of watch that. But they're playing at Colorado. Georgia Tech favored by 4.5.
At Colorado.
Yep, and Auburn at Baylor tonight.
All right.
I took Auburn money line when Baylor was a favorite.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm so interested to see what Colorado looks like
without
this year.
Without the
Sanders, without the Heisman winner.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter. It's like, how good is Coach Prime? How good?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can reload it and do it again.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, one more segment. When we come back, we are in this segment going to give away
prizes.
4 $100 Logo Brands gift cards and Tennessee football season tickets. That's coming up next. Stay tuned. 3HL broadcasting live from Yazoo Brewing Company in Madison. Thanks to Porch Factory and Logo Brands. We'll be right back. Football season is snack season, and you need to do it the right way. Number one, watch all the games. I think you probably have that covered. Number two, you need to get your snack game going, and you can do it with Daisy French Onion Dip. I want to tell you about my new obsession, Daisy French Onion Dip. One of my guilty pleasures during football season is eating dips with chips and wings and veggies while watching the big game. And now Daisy came out with a delicious Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip, and these are game changers for sure. Daisy French Onion Dip, Daisy Ranch Dip, delicious as homemade dip, and they're made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you would find in your own kitchen. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocery store near you. You can't have chips without dip. Having said that, choose the best dip. Daisy French Onion Dip is the best. It's great and the perfect complement to all the games that you will be watching. Daisy French Onion Dip at all grocery stores. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Our thanks to Ross back at the studio, the world famous Music Row, for flying this ship with a P.
Hey.
And all of the people that have come out to Yazoo. We've been here since 10 a.m. as a radio station, 3 shows broadcasting live. And a lot of people have won a lot of things, and we certainly appreciate all of these guys coming out here. There's a lot of orange in this room right now.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, can I give another shout-out?
Shout-outs presented by your mom and them.
I would like your mom and them.
You didn't know that's a Southern thing.
I want to give a shout-out.
Your mom and
all
them.
you guys here in the crowd and listening. Shout-out to 104.5 for your nomination for the
Marconi Award.
Marconi Award.
Congratulations, man. That's right.
Yeah. I haven't been on the start of the football season, but golly, dude,
Well,
that's the highest award you can get, isn't it?
It is. It's basically like you guys know Academy Awards for like movies and stuff like that. That's what this is for radio. This is year 29 for me. Never been nominated.
Dang, man, that's awesome.
It's
Congratulations.
But it's everybody. Y'all are a part of it, man. It's everybody that has anything to do with this radio station, the listeners that support us, all you guys that come out and show your faces and say hello and all those things. And yeah, the Zone is killing it, and there are a lot of reasons, but you guys are a big part of that too. Our salespeople, our marketing people, our promotions people, just flat out get it done. So thank you for saying that.
It's a big deal. It's a huge
so
deal.
that's in October. We're one of 5 radio stations in the country
One of 5 in the country. That's crazy,
that is up
bro.
for best sports talk station in America, and it's Boston, Detroit, Houston, Philly, and us.
Those
really?
are some
No
big, those are
L.A.,
big
no
markets.
New York, L.A., New York, Georgia, none of them, huh?
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Thank you, guys.
So great.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give away a bunch of stuff, and we have 6 more minutes, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. But there are a couple other games. Alabama, Florida State. Alabama is a 13.5-point favorite. It's gone up to 14 in some books. I love Alabama in this game. I love Tyler Simpson at quarterback.
They got something to prove this year.
They definitely do. Ryan Williams, I keep coming back to this. Ryan Williams said, the last time Alabama did not win double-digit games, I was not even alive.
Dang.
And they won 9 games last year. He goes, you don't think that's not personal?
Dang.
So,
Let's see what his report is with his new quarterback.
Yeah, that's right. So I love them. Vanderbilt's going to slaughter Charleston Southern. That's good.
What's that number you said, 38.5?
38.5. It was 37 when I wrote it down a couple days ago, but it's 38.5.
If you ask Slay, they're scoring 65 in that game.
Yeah, I think we ended on 70.
Look
I think we
Is
won
that what Slay
70.
got up to,
Yeah.
70?
Look at Slade giving Vandy some love.
No. He's saying that the way they've been talking, they better score 70.
Oh, they better score
They
70.
better score 70.
He's all for it, though. It's not a against it thing. Notre Dame, Miami. What do you think about that
That's
one?
a big one.
In Miami, Carson Beck, new start for Miami. Notre Dame favored by 2.5 on the road.
I got to go with Notre Dame again because of the same thing. You can travel with the defense in the run game, dude. You can travel with those big boys up front, man. Run the ball. And they're replacing Cam. I don't know. Notre Dame has a new quarterback as well, though.
Yeah, but I just love how that coach coaches, man. He has a way to get his guys ready.
You're right.
I just love
Marcus Freeman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you like Notre Dame?
I like Notre
Yeah,
Dame.
same.
Virginia Tech, South Carolina. Also on Sunday, South Carolina favored by 8. Lenora Sellers, man. If y'all haven't seen Lenora Sellers play,
Can't wait.
do yourself a favor. Watch that kid. Here's the thing. I love that dude. He wants to be an architect, and he's wanted to be an architect since the 5th grade. He took
That's awesome.
some advanced class in the 5th grade, and he's wanted to be an architect ever since.
He
That's
might,
awesome. You got
he
something
might
to fall
mess
back on.
around and win the Heisman this year.
He also stayed at South Carolina despite getting NIL offers that were double what he's making.
And that's so opposite what we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
You know?
This is
So I like them. North Carolina, Bill Belichick on Monday night makes his debut against TCU.
TCU.
wow.
Look at that.
I can't. I
Okay.
can't follow. What's the line on that?
TCU by 3.5.
Oh, I'm taking the fighting Bill Belichick's and his new girlfriend.
And then this game, number 9, there are 3 top 10 games this weekend. Number 9, LSU at number 4, Clemson. Clemson, a 4.5-point favorite. 6:30 Saturday night on ABC.
Bro.
This is a game that LSU needs to win to
They're-
get their program back to prominence.
There
Same
was almost sharks hunting in the water on this game because I like LSU, dude. I like Nussmeier. I like Klubnik too, but I just think Brian Kelly has been talking about this game since the moment camp started because all the talk is about They're like 0-5. LSU is in opening games with Kelly.
0-3.
It's been 0-3. It's the focus of the whole offseason. It's going to be a huge game. I love LSU, man.
Do you like Nussmeier?
Yes,
Quarterback?
I do.
I do too.
He's a gunslinger, and he's. But I like Klubnik too. I'm also a homer these days, man. I just cannot get down with the ACC. I am a SEC homer. They got to prove it to me, man. Our boy Cam Ward. I went and watched him live against Florida State last year, and they pistol whipped him. But I was like, dude, this is not a great football. I mean, it was just not great football at my. I mean, they got to prove it. I'm an SEC guy, man.
I just noticed, they have Coke in bottles here? That is cool. Like glass bottles.
Squirrel.
Dopest play.
That's definitely true.
No, we were talking about LSU, bro.
I know. They're both Tigers. They both play in Death Valley.
I know, man. It's going to be fun. That's going to be a physical game. And that Dabo, here I heard a stat. LSU has the most starters coming from the transfer portal. Clemson has the most returning starters that were in their program last year.
We'll see how that
completely
benefits.
Opposite philosophies.
Let's see who benefits more. That's an interesting dynamic to actually think about, because we always talk about the premise of building something, building a team, and you don't see that so much more in college football anymore. So it'd be interesting to see how this lines up. Are those transfers that skilled, that talented, that they overcome somebody that's already kind of gelled and been together?
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Saturday night.
All right, we have our winners. Y'all ready?
Oh, man.
You guys ready?
If it's not Kevin Dyson or Mark Mariani, I am not ready.
We have 4 winners of $100 Logo Brands gift cards. Robert Bridges wins a gift card. Maggie, is that Dodson?
There she is.
The husband benefits. He's like, yes.
Maybe. Edwin, what we got here? Moses?
I mean, geez.
I think it is Edwin Moses.
What are you doing, Kirby?
Edwin what?
Josie.
Edwin Josie?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's here. He's here. We got
Okay,
him.
Edwin, I had you as like a hurdle star in the Olympics back in the day. Ashton Braden also wins a Logo Brands gift card, $100. All right, Tennessee football season tickets.
Yes.
Joshua Maxwell.
No, let's go. He's a Bama fan. Oh, I'm
He's
kidding.
not.
I'm
He's just kidding. He's just kidding.
So Josh is he wasn't coming, and then he heard us that we were here, and he was. Where were you going? White House? Yeah, and he talked his wife into coming back here.
Let's go.
And they're eating French fries and drinking Coke out of a bottle.
Wow.
Hey,
and he won season
tickets, man.
Wow.
How about that?
That's good stuff.
Congratulations, man.
Hey, thank you guys for coming out, man. I hope you had a good time. We did, for sure. I love you guys. Thank you for hopping on.
Appreciate it.
And that was fun, story time and picking games and blood in the water.
Let's go. We're starting off hot, man.
I've ever seen Mark that fired up.
Those sharks are hunting, bro.
Hook 'em.
It's time.
All right, good night. God bless. Have a great weekend.
Hanover, Montana. What's it called?
What?
Haver,
I
Montana.
don't want her.
Haver, Montana. Let's go.
You can have her.
Haver, Montana. Let's go.
In the building.
Have a great weekend. We do appreciate you guys, including us in your lives and in your days. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take it lightly. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Good night. God bless.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya unless you are those Tennessee Volunteers going out in Atlanta, beating the Syracuse Orange, because as Slay would say, that's all we know.